Yeah, welcome people once again to the Blue Stand. Um, we're going to do the Brighton game, of course, which is on tomorrow, and and the reaction for Real Madrid, plus everything else, Premiership, other Premiership news and everything. I'm just trying to gyro. If you hear me, go out and come back in because you're not connecting. Yeah. So I'm going to start with Frank Lampard's press conference today. What he had to say. Yeah, so he was just saying our next match with Brighton at Stamford Bridge on Saturday comes in a busy spell. Chelsea sandwich between the two legs of our Champions League quarterfinal against Real Madrid, of course. Yeah, he was saying given our midweek immersions in Spain with 10 men and a crucial second game at the Bridge coming up on Tuesday. Um, Lampard confirmed. He confirmed he's going to make changes tomorrow. One who's out is Koulibaly. He's got a hamstring injury, which is no good. He could be out for weeks as well. Yeah. Considering changes to his side to face Brighton as he tries to avoid a drop in intensity. Sorry, when the Seagulls come to West London, as well as offering other members of the squad an opportunity to impress. He was saying they can't all play. The maths doesn't work. So I think over the period I'm here, first I want to win football matches because we're Chelsea, and that's what's expected by us and the fans. Secondly, this is what he was saying. Secondly, I want to be part of a process in this period where players have an opportunity if they train well. If they deserve to play, they get an opportunity on the pitch and they show what they can do. So tomorrow will be an opportunity for players who didn't play in the Champions League. Um, yeah, let me just add Ben. Yeah, so yeah, I'll come to you in a minute, Ben. Welcome, Ben. Ben, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Sorry, I didn't realise my mic was unmuted. I had to run through it in
Yeah,
front of me.
yeah. Could you put your mic on mute 1 minute? I'm just finishing this statement.
Yeah, no worries. Here you go.
Yep, yep. And yeah, where was I now? Yeah. Secondly, he was saying, yeah, about the process. I just said that. Yeah, tomorrow is going to be an opportunity for players who didn't play in Real Madrid. Um, and have there'll be changes. So he's saying he's going to make a few changes for tomorrow to give an opportunity to other players. That's good. I told you about Koulibaly's out for a few weeks with a hamstring injury. No one else is injured right now. Yeah. What else was he say? Yeah, he was talking about Koulibaly, how experienced he is. He's a good player. People like talk a lot about our squad, but when we haven't got lots of cover in certain times, and obviously the Champions League squad is different to the Premier League squad. Of course, it's a disappointment to him and for us, but an opportunity for someone else. Yeah, yeah. And then he went to talk about Kante making his second start of the season. Well, more or less of the season. He hasn't played since August. Um, yeah, uh, having returned from lengthy injury in the Premier League draw with Liverpool a week earlier, Lampard confirmed he's having to keep a close eye on the Frenchman's fitness, and he continues to his comeback. Yeah, so maybe he ain't gonna start tomorrow. Let's see. He's been talking about Kante, how he's worked with him before. He's just saying what we all know. He's an incredible player, one of the best I've been fortunate enough to work with. I know the positives of having him and the negatives of not, because in my first season here we missed him for some big periods. As an individual player, his impact is very clear. Yeah, and he was saying off the back of a 4 years, talking about Kante's too, about the injury. We have to keep managing properly, saying. And yeah, and the players, Chukwuemeka, he said he could play a part. He might come on as a sub, he could start. So Chukwuemeka will be involved. Broja still remains the player, one of the players on long-term injury. He's nowhere near. And yeah, that's about it. That's what he was saying. Yeah, he's saying how important the game is, and but we have to, they won't be the same players because some of them are, they're only Champions League players, of course. Yeah, I'll come to you, Ben.
Good evening.
Yeah, we started with the Real Madrid game. Very disappointing. We showed glimpses, I thought, glimpses of good play. Still the same old problem. We can't score. Yeah.
I don't know if it's so much as we can't score. I
Well,
don't think
yeah.
it's. I don't think it's creative issues either. I think it's more mentally than anything. Like, we're not being funny. We know with how big our squad is, right? No
Mm,
matter who's fit, who's not fit, there's a goal in everybody in our squad, right? There's a goal in every footballer, even unlikely ones, right?
yeah.
That's a fact, right? I mean, just to point something out, Harry Maguire scored a header 4 weeks ago, so it's in there somewhere with every player. I think for us, it's more of a mentality thing. I think we're just too scared. Like, do you know what I mean? I think when it comes to the final third, we make the wrong decisions. Like, that's not, probably my only criticism of our front line is like they don't play balls fast enough. They don't. I'm not going to say they don't try, but it's like they're almost scared to make a forward pass, or they're scared to to put a foot wrong, or they rather than just letting it flow and let them flow and just see where the game takes them. I think
Mm,
there's so much pressure on individuals to perform. I think it's just not coming together as a unit.
yeah. Yeah. It's a shame. We ended up with 10 men. Of course, I can't blame Ben Chilwell too much. The
No,
guy was on goal. Luckily with his experience, he pushed him outside the penalty area. It could have been worse. Could have had a penalty as well. So with the 10 men we played, I thought we were okay to keep the game, at 2-0. But it's not over. For me, it's not. For Frank Lampard, it's not. It's gonna be, it won't be easy. What I think? I think it will depend what happens tomorrow. If we can somehow manage to beat Brighton, which are flying, Brighton are flying. If we can beat them, we're gonna get some real confidence on Tuesday. I think Frank is going to be telling that every minute. Make sure he said it today. We need to win. We need a result against Brighton, so we will have a chance on Tuesday. A lot of Chelsea fans already wrote the team off. A lot of them said, "Oh, I'm giving up. I'm not going on Tuesday." I've never heard this in my life. It's half time. Um, it's only half time. There is a chance. Anyway, we go back to Brighton in it when we talk about Real Madrid a bit more. Let's welcome Gyro as well. Gyro, can you hear me? Hello, Gyro. You're mute. Unmute your mic. Gyro?
I don't think he's there.
He's there, but he's on mute.
Oh.
Yeah, he hasn't been on for a long time and he's forgotten. Yeah, so Ben, I was saying, what do you think? Do you think we can get a result tomorrow?
Well, if I'm there, my first time in 14 years, don't forget, they
What?
fucking
How long?
won.
Wait. How long?
Last time I
Yeah.
went, we drew 0-0 with Hull City in 2009.
God, man, that's long. So you're gonna be really excited. I will meet you tomorrow. I've
Yeah,
got your
no, no,
number.
no. Yeah, no
Yeah,
worries.
yeah, go on.
I don't know if it's excitement or nerves. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
bit of both, I think.
Like, yeah. I don't like. I don't think I've ever even sat at home because, as you know, I don't miss. I don't miss a game at home. I watch every single game, every minute
Oh
of
yeah,
every
oh yeah,
game. Like,
yeah. Of
it
course,
doesn't.
yeah.
Like guys at work were teasing me today, going, "Oh, you're going all the way down there and they're going to lose." And I looked at them straight in the face, and this was my words, right? I don't care, win, lose or draw. To be back at the bridge is just, it's unbelievable. Do you know what I mean? It's like it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, no, it's true.
It's just
Yeah,
being there.
it'd be interesting to what sort of time do you get there usually?
I think our train lands at 11. We're in London.
Oh, so you're gonna be early at the
Yeah,
bridge. All right,
yeah.
I'm usually there by 1 o'clock. Usually at the bridge, in the pub or outside the pub or whatever. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, Gyro, can you unmute? I don't know. Can you hear me? Um, I think you have to unmute your mic. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Gyro. Um,
Yeah, I'm taking my granddad tomorrow, who's obviously in a
ah,
wheelchair, like I've stated before.
okay, yeah.
So my granddad will be with me, but he's in a wheelchair, but he's no trouble. No, it's just
Oh, you tried. Yeah,
your mic is awful.
Gyro. No, I can't. Hold on, you're cracking up. No, go out and come back in. Go out. Try now. Talk to me. Talk now. Before it
Okay,
was
can you
cut.
hear me?
Ah, yeah. Now
Can
we
you hear me
can.
now?
That's
Yeah,
better.
yeah. That's
All
better.
right.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Big up,
Big up,
big up,
big
please.
up to you. Yeah, we're talking about the Brighton game first, and we're gonna go to the Real Madrid game, of course. Sorry, the Real Madrid we're talking about. Then we go to the Brighton game. Yeah, Ben, you were saying before Jaro come in.
I think I think that the fans. I think there's players in our current squad, right? And this is sad to say, but I
Mm,
think there's players in our squad now where they've been used so much in so many different ways by so many different coaches. I believe now they're just gonna go, right, well, this is where we stand. Like, this is how we're gonna play. Like, I don't think they've got it in them anymore. Like
yeah.
the standouts for me, who consistently perform week in, week out, Enzo, Thiago Silva when he's fit, and Reece James.
Mm,
There's there's no
it's
there's no
true.
other there's no other people really that stand out like a sore thumb. I mean, Kepa, right? Don't get me wrong, the
Yeah, I've got
shot,
the. Yeah, I'll have it here when Benzema scored. If you, can you see?
yeah,
For me, he got the save, but
he could have
he
held
was
it.
he needs to. He hadn't got a strong hand to push the ball further out. And if but look at Benzema, and our defense I blame because no one's on Benzema. They know how ruthless he is. They should. Three of them standing there, they could have been on him. I mean, first to the ball. They
Just going to say
know,
I wouldn't mind Benzema at the bridge.
yeah, of
And Bowley.
course,
Bowley,
God,
pay
yeah.
and don't
So
speak.
a lot of fans, Ben and Jaro, they were blaming Kepa a lot for that 2-0. But all right, this was a defensive mistake. He got the hand to it. I can't blame him too much. But the second goal, he should have done better, I think. Although he went through Fofana's legs, he was hard. The shot was right in the corner, but I blame him and I don't blame him, if you get me.
Yeah.
I don't know what you think. Let's see
This
what.
right. Here's I used to play in goal right many years ago.
Yeah,
Like many years ago. But from the angle the shot came in at, that's the sort of shot that you're told not to parry into a dangerous area. And where Kepa's parried it is the exact area they're talking about. Like, this is basic stuff,
yeah,
right? But so for me, the initial shot, although it was on target, I do believe he could have held that. And
yeah.
rather than parry it out into an area that's going to cause problems.
Hmm.
Yeah. So for me, he could have held it. I,
Yeah,
I don't think Kepa's cut out for the Premier League. I just don't. But
yeah,
I've
yeah.
got the
Go on.
same view of Edouard Mendy. I don't
Yeah,
think Mendy's cut
exactly.
out for the Premier League.
So
So
yeah, go on. We
so
come to the yeah, sorry. We come to the lineups later. See what for Brighton that is. See if we're going who we go for. Um, this mention, like I said, Lampard said there will be changes. He's going to give players the opportunity to show what they were, so they have a
do you
great
know
game.
do you
Yeah,
know the
go on.
one player Nick, I rant about him every space, every time we speak. Do you know the one player I would
Mhm.
love to see given a crack in midfield at the
Yeah,
weekend?
Zakaria.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Zach
that's what. Yes,
Zach
why not?
Enzo Kante, Zach Enzo Kovacic, something along that Enzo's got to
Yeah,
start. And like you can't like no.
I think Zakaria has a chance tomorrow because that's what he said. He's going to give players a chance. I think Meduki might get a chance, and I think Aubameyang will get played out front. That's what I think. I could be wrong. It could be Detro Fofana. I don't mind either, but Havertz needs a rest. He shouldn't be, starting. I don't mind Mason Mount starting tomorrow.
I was just about
Yeah,
to say, do you know something?
yeah,
I
yeah,
genuinely believe, right, if Mason Mount starts tomorrow,
yeah.
this isn't me being biased, Nick, because you know I'm not biased
Oh
towards
no,
Tottenham
yeah, yeah, yeah,
at
yeah,
all.
yeah.
Right? But if we start Mason, he's been rested so much. We start Mason tomorrow. I'm sorry, but I can see us beating Brighton.
Yeah, we have to win. We have to. Yeah, that's what I can see. But what you see when he come on against Real Madrid, he got there. It wasn't for Rudiger, he would have scored. That unbelievable, intervention by Rudiger. We know how
The
great
one
he is.
player we should never have got rid of.
I know, but in the end, he wanted to go to Real Madrid.
Mm.
That's the problem. What a great player for us he was. And I want to see Mason Mount start really to get him going. Because if he gets going, we will have a great chance on
Mm.
Tuesday. That's
What
what I
pub
think.
do you drink in at the bridge?
The butchers outside the main gate, outside
Because you
the
got the
main gate.
World's End, didn't you, on the left on
Yeah,
the corner?
no, not where the West Stand is. The other gate. You got the butchers right next to that sweet shop,
Yeah, 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 yeah,
the Indian sweet shop. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that's where I'll go.
Yeah.
It's packed in
Is
there,
there
but
like,
yeah,
is
they're
there
all
any like
packed.
steps or anything?
No, no, no. You can. There's no steps. That's a good thing there. It's
Yeah,
not like
because
the other pub.
I've got granddad in a wheelchair. You see, I've got to think
Yeah.
ahead for him.
If you, yeah, no, you can get him in there. Yeah, there's no steps, but the other pub you're talking about, there is steps. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Uh,
World's End. Fuck off.
Mm,
First time went in there with my granddad. Right, I was 11 years old. That
God,
cost. That cost
sorry, how old is he now?
my granddad 60, 67.
God, so
He
I'm 60.
remembers when Chelsea tore up Division Two in the 70s.
Yeah, he was with
Absolutely.
me. Maybe, what's his first name? Maybe he was standing in the shed with me.
No, he was. No, I can't say while you're live, but
Yeah,
I'll ping you a message. Put it this way: he
yeah.
was
I
another
mean,
team in West London, but he weren't Chelsea.
okay, yeah, all right, yeah, I'll get you. Yeah, um, yeah. Let's go to Gyro as well. Gyro, what's your whole take on on the Real Madrid defeat and first, and what do you make our chances for the second leg? Gyro, Gyro, are you there? Seem to lost Gyro again. um,
I
I don't
think.
know.
I
Yeah,
think at home, right? I
yeah.
think at home when we've got our own crowd behind us to G us up a little bit
Oh
in the
yeah.
Champions League, it's going to be a different animal. I'm
It's
telling
gonna
you,
be
mate. Like,
electric. Yeah.
yeah,
I was there, Ben, for the last when we played Real Madrid when we lost 3-1, and I've never seen the crowd so loud that in that night than for years. And we were loud. I mean, we were even when we were losing 2-1 and we were going crazy. But yeah, that's what I want to see. I'm sure we're going to see that. We
I
need an
just,
early go. Yeah, go on.
yeah. The last, like I was saying, the last time I went was 2009. We drew 0-0 with Hull City, right? So I've been a Chelsea supporter all my life, and I've never actually seen Chelsea score at Stamford Bridge.
Mm, God,
Mental, that, isn't
that's bad.
it?
That is something.
I'll go and
Yeah,
visit a priest before I come in the ground and like get him to bless me because I
God,
seem to be a.
I was saying to everyone on the space the other day, we're gonna have to sing the old songs, try and get a go. Remember, I don't know your granddad will remember this. We used to sing, "All we are saying is give us a go."
We'll
That's
have
what
to
we used
make
to sing.
cardboard
You know,
cutouts of arrows and just put it above the goal so the players
yeah,
know where it
that's
is.
a song that used to ring around the bridge when we were 0-0 or 1-0. We used to sing that song. Great song. I will try and make it. I'll try and sing it tomorrow. Get them going in the Matthew Harding. I'll be in the
I'm
loads
just,
here.
I'm
So
just, I'm
where
in.
where are your seats?
Give me a second.
Jaro, can you hear me? Jaro, uh, you're mute. You're mute. Uh, Jaro, are you there? I can see you, but I can't hear you.
Nick, I'm in East Lower.
Oh, East Lower. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Good area for. Yeah, I've been. Yeah,
Yeah, hello.
yeah. It's good. Yeah. Hi, Jaro. At last I can hear you. Yeah, I was saying to
I'm
you,
good.
what's your thoughts on the Real Madrid loss, and what do you think our chances are on Tuesday?
Okay, so actually, when I looked at the game, I actually watched the game. Um,
Hold on a second, Nick. I'm gonna have to go, mate, 'cause I need to get my
for,
tea and get in the shower and
Yeah,
stuff. All right.
okay.
So
All
I'll,
right, yeah,
what I'll,
no problem.
what I'll do is if you give me a text when you get in,
Yeah. Oh,
I'll
yeah. Yeah, I'll call you on WhatsApp at the bridge.
yeah, all right, no
Yeah,
worries. All right, see you in a bit.
yeah. Okay. All right. See you.
See you.
See you,
Pick
Ben.
up, Joe. All right.
Yeah, go
Have a
ahead,
good stream,
Gyro.
dude. See you in a bit.
yeah, all right, later, Ben. Okay, so I was quite when I watched the game, I felt uh, it was a very poor game from
Mhm.
Chelsea. First of all, I think yeah, we did very well to try to manage the game. To we more like try to park the bus, but first of all. my main concern, not the formation, not the tactics. I've never seen, or it's been a while. I've seen a team play so indecisively.
Yeah,
So much lack of confidence, no connectivity, and it's looking like it's not just a dip in form, but a loss of confidence on every player. On every player. Where there's some place there's and when we come to look at the goals that were scored,
yeah,
yeah,
God,
uh,
yeah,
Kepa has a the challenge we have with Kepa is Kepa
yeah,
doesn't usually comes to clearing balls. He's not very good with clearing balls off the line. He's not very
yeah.
good with that.
He's not strong
It
enough. He's
happened against it
yeah,
happened against it happened against Salzburg in Champions League. It happened against it happened against Salzburg in the Champions League, the group stage where we drew 1-1 at Stamford Bridge. He was supposed to parry that ball away from the
yes.
oncoming player, but he just
But
made it
and the other,
for the player, and then it
do you agree with me? You see the picture here. We
yes,
have three defenders: Thiago Silva, Koulibaly, and Fofana. And the thing what got me, why they left Benzema? One of them should have been marking him really
yeah,
throughout the game.
it speaks
Yeah, go on. Ye-
it speaks to the lack of cohesion in the
Yeah,
defense, not just in
yeah,
the defense, in midfield, and it's really very poor. It's really very poor. I've never it's been a while since one will actually be watching a Chelsea game without expectation. Like
yeah.
we're just waiting for the season to end. Um, the fans have the fans have now given up. I think that's what I see. What we
Some
just want
fans. Yeah, go on.
what we just want to see is maybe a miracle, because the truth is I did a write up sometime, I think on Thursday, and I said, I've never seen a team that is not motivated by anything, not by the number of managers that have been sacked, not by the position on the table, not by the number of points they have gotten, not by the number of goals they have scored or conceded, not by the fact that there is they might end up like we might end up being in a relegation battle, this and that. I've never seen a team that is so motivated by nothing. And so, unfortunately, Frank Lampard was right when he said, you see, when it comes to players being self motivated, you can't really do much. And then when you listen to what Thierry Henry said, even the best managers will do the same. The best managers, they will read the game, they will share the tactics with the players, they will tell them how they want them to play. But the players have to be able to back themselves to play well and to score. You see, when João Felix joined his game against Fulham, if you remember when we reviewed that game, he was an entirely different player from the
Yeah,
full. But now, you know, the conscious missing of goals. I remember like almost every goal he played, every game he played in Stamford Bridge, he hit the bar. Like every game he plays in Stamford, he hit the bar. So it's almost like the loss of confidence is getting to him. Nobody would believe that he would make a wrong decision in Real Madrid when he had that chance on goal.
yeah.
Like it was
Agreed.
impossible for you to expect. This is someone that would chip the goalkeeper, and they will play he will most likely get an offside. He was in a good position, but he made a bad decision. And if you check his last few games, he has been thinking too much on the ball. He spends too much
Mm,
time on the he's slow to the side, and then he takes the shot at the wrong time. So it's not really an issue of players not fit or players not in form. Every manager that is coming is trying to look for a a set of players that can just drive confidence in their game. So looking at the next game, there is really I don't know whether there is anything to save from Frank Lampard, but I'm hoping that because he needs to find a way to put a set of players that will be able to muster courage and play, not a set of players that
Yeah,
more confident. Whether we win or whether we lose or whether we draw, right now is about getting the players to click, the players to back themselves. Because someone like Kai Havertz, he has lost a lot of confidence. He's low on confidence. Jao Felix is
yes,
low on confidence. I see people like Enzo, people like N'Golo Conte, and maybe someone like Mason Mount. These guys need to be on the pitch because somehow they would be able to play confidently, because that's what we need right now. The players are
yeah,
they are not motivated. They are not motivated. This is the first time in a long time where people will come to Stamford Bridge, and maybe more than half of the fans will not really have an expectation. They just want to see fight. They just want to see a commitment from the players. It's funny to say, but it is the way it is. And unfortunately, the coach, the manager cannot there is no other way to find a way to motivate these players. Now it's beginning to show that it is actually the players. And the painful part of it is whatever happens, whether you sack a manager, the players lose more motivation. You bring in a new manager, the players are not motivated. You change tactics,
yeah,
the players are not motivated. The worst part of it is when they are a goal down, they lose that motivation. You need to see Ben Chilwell against Real Madrid. He literally did not want to handle the ball. He literally didn't want to handle the
yeah,
ball. And while I may not want to necessarily compare anybody, Marcos Alonso was a better wing back than Chilwell and Cucurella in terms of attack. He may not be very good defensively, but he's a threat. He's available as a threat. Chilwell just switches on and off and on and off. But Marcos Alonso, at least he would push up, push up, push up. So I don't know. In the return fixture on Tuesday, hopefully we could
yeah,
have a kind of resurgence, because right now the fans want to see the players do something that will make the fans
yeah,
to get behind. They have to do something before the fans will get behind them, because I think the fans are right now disinterested. That's what I feel.
mm,
Everybody is talking about you can't blame the manager because the manager is not in there for a long term. Everybody just wants to know who is the next manager and where we will end up in the season. Because you look at the game against Brighton, is a big game. Brighton are motivated. They were unlucky. They were cheated in the last game because of VAR and all of that. But Brighton are not a team that you
yeah,
think
yeah,
you can beat with one goal. They will fight till the last minute of the game. And that's the new Brighton for you. That's the Brighton that fights to the finish. Quite unfortunate that Chelsea is not there with them. So I just it's the way it is. Hello, deals.
Big up Gyro,
yeah.
big up Nick,
Big up deals. Yeah,
big up,
yeah.
big up.
We're
How you
talking
lot
about
doing?
yeah, good. We're talking about the Real Madrid game first,
Yeah,
and what our chances are for Tuesday.
yeah.
I read Frank Lampard's press conference early on. Um, he's saying he's gonna be a few changes. Chukwuemeka will play. He said he
He
will
said he
be
said
involved
Chukwuemeka will play.
tomorrow. Yeah, he said he will be involved. He will get.
Okay.
I don't know if he's going to start or come on.
Yeah.
He said it's going to be a few changes. He's going to give you a chance for other players to show, what they're worth. So that's good news.
Yeah, that's good news.
Yeah,
Still, that's good news. That's good news
yeah,
that
and the
our
other,
main players are resting for Tuesday. You know.
yeah. I think County he might rest County.
Enzo needs resting
And
as well.
Thiago.
Enzo needs resting.
Yeah, but it's a big risk if he rests all of the three of
But
them.
he's been starting every
Maybe
game. Nick.
Kova and Zakaria could start in the midfield I'm thinking.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see. Anyway, go ahead. What do you think about Real Madrid? Well, about we lost 2-0. Could have been worse. But what do you think about the game? And do you have any hopes for Tuesday?
Well, Nick. Obviously, we came into this game. I feel that we wasn't like the first 15 minutes. I thought we was gonna get something out of this game. At the first 15 minutes, right? We looked pressing. We looked like we was pressing them for the first 15 minutes, and then after 15 minutes, it just went down to collapse to think that we wasn't in the game. Our heads lost, and soon as we gave away the first goal, that's when I think things started to get worse. So like the way we was playing, right? The way it was set up to two attackers, I didn't like the fact that we had two attackers up top, Sterling and Felix. That's what I feel that we was out of the game in the midfield as well. I don't feel like our midfield was right. Kante was in the right side. He should have been on the central where Enzo was. I thought that Enzo should have been pushed up more, so Enzo could feed the ball more to the attackers. So Kante could link up. You know what I mean, Nick? Kante should link up with Enzo.
Yeah.
Cover as well, but Cover's been off form as well. So like again, I feel that we defended well and attacked well for the last 15 minutes, but then it just went down to plan. Like it didn't go down to plan as we wanted it to. So like again, there's a lot of things that are going on at our club at the moment. But again, will we get out of the situation, Nick and Gyro? This is the problem. Like we know that Lampard's here for the internal.
Yeah.
We know he's not going to be here for the long term. But this season's been full of ups and downs. It's been full of ups and downs. We didn't expect this to happen to us this season. But again, next season we're gonna be different, 100%. I have a feeling we're gonna be different.
Yeah, Nick? It will be different. We all know we need a top elite manager to come in, which will come in. Frank Lampard is here, like we said before, to steady the ship, to get the fans together.
At least we got a legend in the building. Yeah. At least we got a legend in the building, someone that we know, someone that we trust.
Then,
but again,
of course,
again, we know that Lampard. We know that Lampard's first time as manager, and he's been at Everton as well. So as a manager, we know he's not that great, right? As a manager, but he's here to steady the ship until the end of the season, like you said.
Yeah, exactly. He's not getting over himself. He said it before. I'm here to the rest of the season, to do my best, which he will try his best.
A couple of decisions that Potter's made for the Champions League squad, that he made for the Champions League squad,
exactly,
right?
Big mistakes.
Has left us in trouble as well. He's taken out Badiashile. He's taken out Badiashile and he's taken out Aubameyang out of the squad list, and that should have never happened.
How can you go in the Champions League without an out striker? That was Aubameyang. I bet Frank Lampard is getting mad about that as well. I fancy he might start Aubameyang tomorrow.
So
it's a shame because he's a great player.
Nick,
you were talking about him.
Nick, these sort of situations have led us into certain situations going into UCL games as well, because we needed a striker.
We knew when. Yeah, but we knew at the start of the season when Bowley made the first mistake, sacking Tuchel, then bringing that Tim Pot manager of Graham Potter. I knew the season's done. You ain't gonna do nothing. You won't take the club forward. A lot of people will go, no, give him a chance. You're this, you're that. They were telling me, if you remember,
Nick, I want to say something as well about on the goalkeepers, because I feel that the goalkeepers like Mendy and Kepa, they're not very good goalkeepers. We need a new goalkeeper. 100%. Come the summer.
No. Yeah, we know they know.
That's not the biggest thing, though.
I
That's
want
not the
to.
biggest thing we need during the summer.
Yeah,
We need a striker,
no, it's
and we need a
number
DM,
9 is a
and
big.
then we go we go get a goalkeeper, because I feel that goalkeeper
For
is the
me,
last
see,
situation.
midfield is not that big for me. We have a lot of midfield players, but number 9 striker, that's what we need. Top world class number 9 that we always had. We haven't had that for years now, and it shows. We can't score.
Nick, how do you think
you
we
know,
played off the ball? How do you think we played off the ball? Wise, because I feel
I
that
thought
Wesley Fofana.
Yeah.
Go on. I feel like Wesley Fofana. I feel like Wesley Fofana was a bit brash, because it was his first time being in a situation, the big stages, big lights. You know.
Yeah, for me, the defense.
His confidence was low, and a majority
all
of our
them,
players were low. You know.
Yeah, all the defense wasn't good. The defense was bad. Look at I had Kepa. He made that save. He done what he could. It wasn't easy. And why? There's 3 of them: Fofana, Thiago Silva, and who else? Koulibaly. 3 of them all together. Not one of them marking Benzema in the box. Why? That's why I don't blame just Kepa. This game, he should have been a man marked throughout the game.
Yes, and they know what Benzema's like. This is the problem.
So
but again,
I'm surprised Lampard didn't do that. That's
again,
maybe Thiago Silva said to Frank, go on.
Again, Nick, we're not gonna go too
ahead.
harsh on Lampard's tactics, because
Lampard,
we know what Lampard's
I'm not going,
like.
but I was surprised.
Yeah,
but Benzema, one little sniff is there. I blame I don't blame Lampard. I blame Silva, Koulibaly, and Fofana, all 3, because they were all stuck together and watching the ball go in the net. So they should have done better. It was a bad defensive display, but the only good thing is we're 2-0 down, which Tuesday night's going to be electric.
Really there. Real Madrid wasn't really in the game that they thought they was.
No,
they was there for the taking. 100% it was.
Yeah, we started off better. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, if we had a number 9, we would have buried that game 100%. We had a chance.
At least we wouldn't have buried. I think we would have got a draw out of it. We
had
should
a
have
chance
got
of
a
João
draw.
Felix at the chance, yeah, and he can't bury his chances. João Felix
could have been 1-0 up, and we could have gone ahead. So, for me, it could have been worse. But Tuesday, for me, it depends again. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about Brighton. If we can get a result tomorrow, that will give the whole club confidence. The players a lift to go into Tuesday. Ready to go. We need to beat Brighton tomorrow.
100%. We need to beat Brighton so we can go into Real Madrid with the confidence, like you said. But again, Nick, what we got to realize is that if we don't go into the game guns blazing, because if we go into the games guns blazing, they're gonna try to get out of defense, and you know how it is.
When I say gun blazing, I don't mean we're going to just leave the back free for them. We want to see the old Chelsea. Look what we did to them at the Bernabeu last time. That sort of game. We do that, we're going to win. And
100%, 100%.
We have players who played in the game. My own, who's there? Pulisic even. I'm saying play these players. I'm just saying we the bridge. We have a chance. But like I said, we have to beat Brighton first. Yeah.
You see Ben Chilwell's. I want to talk about Ben Chilwell's incident with the red card. You see Ben Chilwell's situation with the red card. I feel that it's a situation where he got caught at the wrong timing. That's how he got a red card. He got caught at the wrong timing. It wasn't on purpose. He got caught at the wrong timing.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, we talked about Real Madrid, I think, enough. Let's move on to Brighton. Let's go to the lineups. It's only me and you. I don't know. Everyone is late today. Jaro come in, but he had a connection problem.
Well, people saying that
Yeah,
Brighton are in good form at the moment.
they are. Yeah.
Yes, they are. They got a few good players here and there, but I still think we can get a result out of Brighton. Considering it's Brighton. Again, we can't go into the game thinking we won the game already, because you know what happened last time, Nick.
Oh yeah, of course.
You know what happened last time, and that's why we lost that game.
Yeah,
We lost our heads, and we thought the game that we won already, and we got slapped 4-1. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But we all know
for
why
sure.
that is. We all know why that is, because Potter set us up to lose that game, 100%.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. We know what happened there.
Same like the Newcastle game, same like the Arsenal game, same like all the other games, Southampton game, same like Aston Villa game. Every game that we've lost this season with Paul, yeah, he set us to lose that one with Brighton, against Brighton. Last time we played against Brighton, yeah, Nick, at the
Yeah.
Amiac Stadium, yeah, I feel that we had a few chances that we should have buried, but again, like you said, we're missing a number 9. If we had a number 9 in that game, I think the game would have been totally different.
Yeah.
Nick.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Go on. Yeah, I think it's going to be a few changes. Like Frank Lampard said, Chukwuemeka could play. He didn't mention any other players really, but
What about Modric? Modric.
He didn't mention. I think Modric. He didn't mention him, but I think he could play.
Yeah.
We do our lineups. I have mine here. Do you know?
Yeah.
Do you have a rough lineup? Don't
Yeah, I've
forget
got my lineup. I've got my lineup.
Koulibaly is the only player injured.
I've
apart
got my
from
lineup still. I've got my lineup. This is
all
my
right.
lineup.
Tell me
I've got
yours.
the 4-4. I'm playing the 5. Or he might play with back 4. No, I don't think he'll play with back 4.
I don't
You
I
go
don't
with
think
back
so.
3. You go with back 3. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I've got Kepa in goal. No, Mendy. I've got Mendy in goal actually. Mendy in
Yeah.
goal.
Yeah.
I've got Badiashile, Chalobah, and Wesley Fofana. I'm resting Silva.
Yeah, he should be. I think. I think he should be on the bench, like you said. Yeah, go on.
And then right back, I got Reece James, obviously. Left back, I've got Chilwell, because Chilwell can play this game, because he's going to be out for the Real Madrid game. And then in the midfield, I've got Enzo, Kante. No, I've got actually. Oh, it's a tricky situation because I don't want to put Gallagher there. I'm gonna go with Zakaria. Zakaria and Enzo, and I'm gonna put Chukwuemeka in Mount. I'm gonna put Mount. I'm gonna go Zakaria, Enzo, and Mount.
Mount, yeah. And so that leaves 2 up front.
The 2 up front, I've got Mudryk.
Yeah.
And Havertz.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Mine's a bit different. If he plays a back 3, it has to be Badiashile, Fofana, and Chalobah, I think.
Actually, I've changed my mind. You know what I'm gonna play? Aubameyang instead of Havertz. I'm gonna play Aubameyang.
So you're going on Aubameyang. That's what I've got written down. You made the right choice. Let's see what
Mudryk.
JP is saying. Let me just.
Yes, I had to change my mind, bro. I had to change my mind on that one. So.
Oh, all right. Yeah, we still be here. Yeah, come on. If we're here, come on, JP. Yeah, he's giving us his formation.
Big up JPT, my brother.
Big up to you. Thanks for coming in the chat. Yeah, we should be here. Usually we're here 3 hours, but a lot of them are missing today. I don't know why. 3-4-2-1. Good, interesting. Yeah, could well be like that. roughly what we're saying. Roughly, yeah, good formation, I think. Yeah.
Where's everyone, Nick? Where's everyone?
I don't know. I'll send the link to everyone like
Nick, where's
always.
Where's JK?
I don't know. He's not here yet. I don't know. Was it Ben was here early, but he couldn't stay. You know, he had to do something. Gyro was here early as well, but they left early, so it's just me and you for now. Yeah, whoever comes, they come. You know, no problem. Yeah, so yeah, I'll get your line out. For me, yeah, I was thinking even Lewis Hall, but no, I'll put him on the bench. Lewis
Do
Hall.
you think he'll rest Reece James for this, Nick? Do you think he'll rest Reece James?
I'm not
I'm
sure.
just thinking, Nick. Yeah. Do you think he'll rest Reece James?
Maybe, and Ruben might come there
Because of Vinicius.
Maybe. Yeah, he needs to rest. I think he ain't been playing great.
Yeah, Ruben might go on. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should go for Ruben there. So me, I'm not going for Mendy. I'm going Kepa still. I'll go for Kepa, for Fana, Badiashile, yeah, at the back. I'll go for Ruben, like you said. I think James needs to rest. Chilwell, or not Chilwell. I'm going to rest both, yeah, for tomorrow. I'm going to put Lewis Hall in Chilwell's place. Left wing back, he can play there. Give Lewis Hall a chance.
Are you sure he's in the first team, Nick?
Yeah, he's in the squad, Lewis
Hall. Are you sure?
Yeah, of course. There's no injury to him. Yeah, he's been training. Yeah, I'm going to put Lewis Hall and leave Chilwell to rest and James, both of them.
I think Chilwell needs to start this one because Cucurella, I don't want to see Cucurella there, and I don't want to see.
Yeah, all right. Let's see. It could be Cucurella more than Lewis Hall, probably.
And remember, Chilwell's missing the Champions League game.
I'm just doing what I want to see, not what Frank Lampard's going to do. So I want to see Lewis Hall. Let me just finish. Yeah, 1 minute. In the midfield, yeah, I will rest Enzo, rest County. Zakaria has to come in with cover. And Mason Mount, he needs to play. And like you said, it could be Aubameyang or Detro Fofana. I don't mind either one. With Mudryk, rest Felix and rest Havertz. Yeah. What do you think? What I said?
Yeah, I like that, Nick. I like that.
Still. Because they're not playing well, but they need a rest. Even Chilwell is not on it. I wonder if, what he said is going to be changes. And we forgot Chukwuemeka. God.
So there's a lot. Mediake, we got a big squad.
Yeah, we've got a great squad. I think Chukwuemeka will get minutes. Well, Frank said he will. He said he's going to make some impact. Maybe coming on, probably. So, I can see him coming on from the bench.
Nick, how do you think we've been playing in the midfield recently?
Only Enzo and Kanti were any good. Cover hasn't been on it, like we said.
Cover,
I love Kovacic. I'll never criticize him, but he hasn't been on form.
I have to admit, though, Nick, he plays different for Croatia to Chelsea's side. He plays different. He doesn't possess the ball so much.
Yeah, exactly. JP, he said, let's see Zakaria and Enzo midfield. Joe Felix and Kai has the two cams and Abba up front. Yeah, we can well see that. But Havertz, I think he needs to be rested. And I will just give Enzo a rest because we're playing on Tuesday. I want him fresh, like we want Kanti. We need to win. We need to, it's got to be a big game Tuesday. It's
did you hear about the news about Mourinho?
No, what's the latest news?
Well, he's on standby still.
Yeah, oh yeah, I know he's on standby.
100%.
I want him to come. Yeah, a big up, JP. Thanks for that. Yeah, you know what I want to see? you know my feelings.
If they change their
Mourinho,
minds, if they change their minds, they might go for him still. I think Mourinho will come back.
yeah,
Because
look,
Mourinho
you
lives
have to
by,
think.
like they said, Nick, he lives opposite the bridge still. Yeah,
Not
so
only that,
why not?
because he lives there. He's a blue. His DNA is blue. So is Frank's. What better manager to come in alongside Frank Lampard? If they want to do a long-term process, then you have it. You have Frank Lampard.
He's more elite than Enrique. He's more elite than
Yeah, of
Enrique.
course he is.
Because
I don't see why
yes,
get
he's
Enrique
developed
or
players. Yeah, remember this. Yeah, it's not just
yeah.
only that. Yeah, he's
Me,
won
it doesn't
trophies
make
and that.
any sense. When I
He's
say get
developed
Marino,
players, bro. Look at the
when I
players that he developed. Didier Drogba. He's developed
yeah,
a lot of players.
me and you see that. You didn't see it before. You said no, Marino. Remember? And all the spaces.
I still think he's on standby. Still, I think he's on standby.
Yeah,
I
there's
don't
a
think
chance.
I don't think he's a main
For me,
candidate,
there's
but I
no
think he's on
better
standby.
manager in this world than Marino. And who better to come and teach Frank Lampard the ropes? If it's a long, Frank Lampard said, it's a process. And I want Lampard to stay as an assistant to Jose. He ain't gonna if it's Enrique, Frank Lampard ain't gonna. I don't think he will get the job as assistant. Any other manager, Frank ain't gonna stay. But only if Jose comes in,
He
then
could
you're
stay
gonna see.
still. Yeah, 100%. I can see that happening.
Yeah, for sure. Because I want to see blue-blooded people at the club in charge. I don't want to see Enrique, any Spanish or German Nagelsmann or anyone else. Bring me Jose.
Yeah.
I'll try and get the fans going tomorrow. Singing song. I'll be singing Jose's song tomorrow.
You going tomorrow, Nick?
I'm going tomorrow. I'm going to meet Ben with his granddad.
Yeah.
I'm going to meet up with him.
That's good, man. That's good. Hopefully we win. Hopefully we win, bro.
We have to win tomorrow. God, we're so desperate for a win and a goal, even.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
been like that. It's been like that. It's been like that for a while now. It's been like that for a while.
Sorry. Yeah, too long. God, what's happening?
You alright, Nick?
Yeah, I'm alright. It's just a bit of cough. Smoking too much as always. Yeah, yeah, I think we said everything for now. There's no one else coming.
Yeah, but Nick, you see the problem is, what we have in the side right now, is that we have some egos in the side that there is players that want to leave our club 100%. It's clear to see what's going on.
Oh yeah,
but what they have to do is still play for our club, even though the rest of the season still I don't know. I don't get why they're not trying their hardest. Because they just look frozen. They just look like they don't know what they're doing, Nick.
Exactly. Let me find the league table. Then we give up predictions for all the games this weekend. I have them all here.
Yeah.
Here you mentioned Certified is here.
Big up 30.
Yeah.
Big up.
Yeah, big up JK. Can you hear us? He's just coming. He can hear. Yeah. Anyway, so Certified, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear.
Oh, good. Yeah, we've been talking about the Real Madrid game. Give me your thoughts as well before we move on. And we've been just talking about the Brighton game. We gave our lineups, me and Deals.
Nick, I can't really hear you guys properly, so I'm gonna leave and come back.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. No problem. Yeah, I think he's got a connection problem.
Okay.
Let me just bring the table up, Deals, so we see what's going on with everything. Wait a minute. Let me just bring it up.
JK said that we're 12 points behind relegation.
Yeah,
right?
I'm going to check it now with everyone who's here. Right. Yeah, here we are. At the moment, Arsenal are still top. Woolwich Arsenal on 73 points. Yeah, people who don't know Woolwich, the name, that's Arsenal's original name. the Woolwich Arsenal. No, it's true though. We have to say the truth here. Yeah, no joking matter. And yeah, so any Arsenal fans who don't know your name, that's what you are. That's what you were born in Woolwich.
Shit house. You're fucking
Yeah,
shit house.
it's
FC.
true though. What I'm saying. Yeah, the Woolwich Arsenal are 73 points. City 67, but they have a game in hand over Arsenal.
I'm sorry, I got a laugh though at what you just said.
Let's bring JK to laugh as well. JK, can you hear? Can you hear now?
Yeah,
Anyway,
bro.
yeah. I think you can't hear
Yo,
us.
yeah, I can
Yes,
hear
bro.
you. I can
Hope
hear
you. I
you.
All
hope you're
right.
doing well, my bro. How are you?
Gills, big up yourself. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, my broski. I'm doing good.
Yeah.
So you?
We had a
Yeah.
lot of laughs on Twitter with King Gunner. I was just doing the table, JK, and I was saying, dude started laughing. I don't know why, because I said Woolwich Arsenal are 73 points, City 67, and you Arsenal fans, I'm not joking here. You are the Woolwich Arsenal. That's your name, so don't
It's
forget.
true.
Yeah,
You
it's true.
don't even call them Woolwich Arsenal. It's Woolwich Red FC, fam. That's what
Yeah.
I be calling Gunner King. No, don't
Yeah.
call them by their name. They're Woolwich Red. They
No.
want to call us bust up in Fulham. They're Woolwich
Yeah.
Red.
Yeah,
Brother.
bust not full. This King Gunner's funny, man. God. Anyway, yeah. So City, one game in hand over Woolwich. I'm not calling them Arsenal anymore. Woolwich, that's their name. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, I'm only joking, but the original name was Woolwich. They were formed in South London. I don't know why they accepted them over here. I don't know. It's still a mystery for me.
Shit house. The shit house.
Well, anyway, I don't want to keep going on Arsenal now. Anyways, yeah. So City are very close. If they win that game in hand, they're going to be 1 point away. And they have to play Arsenal. Don't forget that at the Etihad. Then you have Newcastle, 56 points. United the same, 56. Tottenham Hotspur, Tottenham.
You know, United can still
points.
finish out the side the top four, Nick.
Yeah, the top four's got to be close, man. You got Newcastle, United, and Tottenham. Aston Villa 6. Look what Uno Emery's doing miracles. He's put Villa in 6th place.
I think Villa could get top four. You know, I think they can take Man United outside that top
he's
four.
winning every game since he's come back in the Premiership. He's doing great. That's the sort of manager we want. You know, experience, knows what he's doing. And then you go Brighton, who we're playing tomorrow, 46 points. Liverpool 44, Brentford 43, Fulham 39, and here we are 11th, stuck on that 39 points as well. You know, we're not far from the drop zone, really. Palace 33, Wolves 31, West Ham 30, Bournemouth the same, Leeds United 29, Everton.
How many points is Palace away from us, Nick?
Palace, they got 33. We're 7 points. Sorry,
yeah, we need to start winning. We need to start winning from tomorrow.
Yeah, so. Look, we're only 6 points higher than Palace. You know,
we can't have all the London teams higher than us, bro.
Yeah, we're the bottom London club as it is now.
No, Crystal Palace are.
Sorry, West Ham are. Sorry.
Yeah, West
Ham. Yeah, so yeah, Crystal Palace and West Ham are behind. Yeah, so I was saying Everton 27 with Forest 27, Leicester looking really bad 25, and of course Southampton at the bottom 23. But it's close. The bottom anyone can go down.
Nick, I'm gonna ask you a question.
From where? Hold on, Deals. Anyone can go down from Wolves to Southampton. I think Palace are safe. We're safe. Fulham is safe. But if we don't win our games, we can go. We won't be safe. Yeah. So, and we've got hard games coming up. Yeah. Go ahead, Deals.
Is this the worst ever Chelsea side you've seen?
No, by far. I've seen a lot worse. A lot worse.
It's the
In
worst
my
I've
time.
seen Chelsea. It's the
Yeah,
worst ever
because
side
for
I've seen
you,
Chelsea.
yes,
This is the worst ever
and
side.
JK,
Nick,
and
do you know
yeah,
what?
yeah,
Do you know what? That's funny. I've seen some people who are think the same as your age. I've said that this is the worst. I think. Let me tell you why. I think there's a reason behind this, and I've been looking at it.
Go
yeah,
You
on,
can
go on.
JK,
say
my bro.
Chelsea
Wrap it
back
up.
in the
Wrap it up,
because
my bro.
like Chelsea back in those days, they were playing. They weren't really playing in the Prem like that. They were in Division One, Division
Yeah,
Two. Do you know what I'm saying?
well,
I think
Division One
back
was
then.
JK. Division
Hmm?
One is the Premiership now. Don't forget.
Oh, man, not okay.
Division.
Not Division One, Division
Yeah,
Two, and
we were
Division Three.
twice. We went down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys. Yeah, we went down, and we've stayed there for I think how many seasons? To even
Uh,
from there, from
First
Division
time,
Three. Yeah,
2 seasons we were second division. It took us
yep,
years to come back. Then we
yeah.
went down again, and we come straight back up.
But Nick, my question
Yeah,
is this: you
yeah,
see, when we were playing in Division Two, Division Three, and
yeah,
all,
yeah.
well, isn't it for our standard? We didn't do that bad in Division Two.
Oh, we
Like
didn't because look, we didn't have any world class players for a start.
exactly,
We had
which means
just
Nick,
Chelsea player born and bred,
yeah,
mostly youngsters, and there's a couple of Scottish, Irish from
yeah,
the English leagues. We didn't have.
and Nick,
Yeah, go on.
Nick,
Yeah.
and it doesn't that not mean that also means this for the level that Chelsea were playing in
Oh,
at the
yeah. I just
time.
for the level, this is the
Chelsea were not
worst.
that bad. We were not that
Well,
bad
for the
in the
level,
70s and 80s. Yes, we
no,
had
we were
some off the
good.
pitch.
We were
Yeah,
good.
exactly. We
Even
were very
yeah,
good. We were
we
very good
were.
for the level
That's
we
why.
were. So
That's why
that's
we.
why,
Yeah.
Nick,
Go on. Go
that's
on.
why some of our
Uh-huh.
old fans are not that bothered about the 80s and 70s. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I watched the games. We weren't that bad. We had
You
a clear
see,
style of play.
yeah.
Yeah,
Go watch
we had a,
even when the game against Tottenham, when whoever won was going to stay up, and we ended up
yeah,
losing, and we went down. But
Nick,
we had,
Nick, you know what it is?
we made a game of it.
Nick. I
Yeah,
think it's
I get your point.
between.
Yeah, it's true. The
and
level,
also another thing, Nick.
the level of what we have now, this squad, world class players, is ridiculous. Where we are, it's unbelievable.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
But
Do you know what
why?
I'm saying?
Why? Yeah, but why? Because because Bowley made those big mistakes, sacking Tuchel, and you know what I said when Potter came
Yeah.
in. There's no chance in hell we're going to do anything. People were laughing at me. Give him time. Give him time. And that's why we're here with this great squad. Potter keeping Aubameyang out of the Champions League and Badiashile. For
Mm.
what? For what? So we lose. He was on a mission to get us down, man.
Yeah.
That's his mission.
And
Yeah, go on.
Nick, do you know, and
Yeah, go on.
also the reason
Well, I'm losing you now. You're cutting up, JK.
why people have said this is the worst Chelsea team. Also because Chelsea in their years, if Roman Abramovich and the 80s, we were Ray Wilkins and you got Peter Panetti, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You got all of them, you know what I'm saying?
cool.
In those days, Chelsea will not break the record for the amount of losses in games. Chelsea in those games will not go 20 games and
No.
six wins. You know
No,
what I'm
this is
saying?
unbelievable. No, you're right. Absolutely. You
We
agree with.
never lose to Southampton 20th in the league, man.
Yeah, imagine. Yeah, we never done that
Not
before.
under Roman, no way.
Oh, God.
No way.
This is crazy, honestly.
It's
And let's go
crazy.
back to JK. So, what do you think now? Your thoughts on Real Madrid? Do you think we have any chance of on Tuesday to come back? What do you
Have done
think?
something with the chances we had, like Joao Felix hitting it straight at the goalkeeper. I do
Yeah,
feel if he was smart enough, he would have cut in and at least tried with his left foot.
yeah,
It's basic football common sense. As I said, most of our players lack the basics, so it doesn't surprise me. You know what I'm saying? Um, so and overall, it was just all Madrid. I can't lie to you. It was
yeah,
only the first 15 minutes we started to hit them on the counter, but then they figured out, you know what? Let's stop their counterattacks and just
yeah.
apply pressure. And and they did it, and it worked. Do you know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Yeah, for
And
sure.
it just showed that yes, it's a player thing. Also, it just shows the level of Carlo Ancelotti and Frank Lampard. Because if I was Frank Lampard in at half time, I would have went go at them. He still managed
Mm.
to sit back. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what we were trying to get from it, but all it would have done it was make us concede and invite pressure. He didn't do it. He didn't do anything new. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? So for me, it was just the game was just full of naivety. But at the same time, I'm expecting it because
Mm.
Chelsea, Chelsea, they're just going to keep breaking these records. I mean, the bad records. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's too
That's what
much.
they're only
Yeah.
going to keep doing.
So do you think? Do you have any hope for Tuesday? I forgot to tell you. I don't know if you heard Frank Lampard today. He said Chukwuemeka will get minutes tomorrow. He said we know Koulibaly's out with a hamstring. He's going to be out for a few weeks. It's the only injury. He said he's going to make a few changes to see, to give all the players a chance. That's what he said today, mainly.
And Nick, do you know what's
Yeah,
funny?
yeah,
Doing that, it doesn't help the team. We're in a critical stage in the season where we
yeah.
are closer to relegation than we are to top four.
That's why
And
we have to win tomorrow.
these teams below
Yeah,
us, I'm telling you, these teams below us are literally fighting a battle, a
of
big, big
course.
battle.
And we
They're
might
all
be in that
almost on
battle.
the same points. I'm telling you, they're
Yeah,
almost on the same points. We are
exactly.
only 12 points away from them.
Yeah.
All these teams below us, all they're just going to keep doing is winning and winning and winning. This is a relegation battle that I've never seen before. I'm not
Look,
saying in Chelsea. I'm not saying in
I
Chelsea's
just
favor.
want
I'm
to,
just talking.
sorry, just to tell you, to remind you,
Yeah.
right, we have Brighton tomorrow. Tuesday, we have the big one, Real Madrid.
Mhm.
Then our next Premiership game is Arsenal away. Arsenal away, 2nd of May. Then we have Bournemouth. Bournemouth away. That won't be easy either. They're fighting for their lives. And we have Forest at home. The next home game is Forest, which won't be easy because they're fighting for their lives. So, these games coming up, they're not easy. Then we have City away, Newcastle at home, is and Man United. They've named the United now. No, United is still
Got postponed
rearranged.
because of
Yeah,
their semi-final.
yeah, rearranged. So, you hear the teams we have. The only easy one, we say easy, like we said Southampton, but Forest ain't going to be easy at home.
No
That's a big
teams will be
game.
easy.
No, no, no. So look, Bournemouth away, Arsenal home,
JK,
Arsenal away. God,
JK,
yeah,
you see Mudieke and
yeah, go on.
Chukwuemeka.
Hmm.
You
Yeah,
think when do you think we're
Yeah,
gonna see them? Because they deserve their chances.
they deserve their
and we said,
chances.
Chukwuemeka, you're going to see tomorrow, deals, because Frank said he's gonna be in the team.
Yeah,
Um,
but I look at them, yeah, and they're probably thinking, I want to play some game time, and
yeah,
why sign me if I'm not getting game
yeah,
time?
but yeah, I'm sure Frank is telling them, they know it's a big squad. They will
But
get their
Nick,
chance. Yeah,
my
sorry, go ahead.
problem, there's two positives and negatives with this chopping and changing.
Yeah,
Yes, it's good to give players minutes and to boost their morale.
oh,
That's the positive. But then the
yeah,
negative is if you just keep chopping and changing the formation, it doesn't help the team. And this current situation that we're in at the moment,
One
we
hundred
need to have a
percent.
fix, we need to have a fixed starting 11 that we can go on and win every game. This is not even funny. It's actually not funny. We cannot
yeah,
even hit 40 points. And we've
yes,
not been hitting 40 points since January. We should have had it since January for 50 points for the standards of our club. Do you know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
yes, you pointed out the games that we're gonna play above us, but these
Mm.
teams below us are no joke.
Can I ask you two a question? What's your thoughts on Bowley saying that we're gonna win 3-0 to the media and that? Do you think he was joking around with that, or do you think he's actually serious?
About the Madrid.
Yes.
Well, we had to be positive about something. I'm sure you wouldn't want your owner going out saying we're gonna lose.
Hmm.
No. But him saying that out in Madrid, yeah, to the media, I think that he shouldn't have said that. So he should have been quiet. There's no comment.
Oh, well, people have a mouth for a reason, innit? They will
Yeah,
just
Yeah.
but he's
talk.
been talking a bit too much in the media still.
Yeah, well, it is what it is, innit? At the end of the day, it's just a prediction. It's not gonna hurt us. You know what I'm
No,
Yeah.
saying?
True.
for real. But I
Yeah,
feel that
Yeah.
what he's been doing, yeah, onto the media and all that recently, and PR and all
yeah,
this shit. All the PR
yeah.
shit needs to stop because we never. That's not what we've been brought up for. Yeah, that's what we've never been brought up from. Right? We've been brought up from being silent and winning. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. I understand your point. There was like the owners need to stop being too much invested with the media too much. They shouldn't look at the media too much, and that shouldn't be their fact. They shouldn't use that as their final
Yeah.
decisions
So
Bro, you
for the
one
see
future of
them
the
second,
not
Deals.
club.
chilling with the
Sorry,
ops,
Deals.
the
One
ops,
second.
the
One
ops,
second,
ops
Deals.
owners and
Sorry.
that.
Deals.
JK and
Deals.
Nick.
Deals. Hold on one second.
Yeah.
Although if you're listening, I'll send you the link. So if you want to come on, you have the link. You're welcome. Yeah. Sorry. Carry on, Deals.
Them chilling with like the ops owners and that, yeah, in
Hmm.
pictures and all that stuff, yeah. Why do they chill with them, like chatting around with them and that, bro? Like it's for fun and that. Like they're thinking it's
And,
like they're
and,
friends and that. They're
and
using
deals
them.
exactly. Deals. Do you know what's funny? I even saw when he first came into Chelsea. He also wanted to get the chance to know the Sky Sports pundits, the Carragers, the Nevilles, Gary Nevilles. He wanted to be friends with them. There's no problem with it. But then what my problem with the owners is this. I will still give them time. I'll still
Yeah.
back them. Do you know what I'm saying? Because at
Yes.
least it's their first season and they're making mistakes, and that's okay. The only problem
Exactly.
is if they do it constantly, they keep doing it constantly and they don't learn from it, that's when I'm gonna have a problem. But at the moment, only time will tell.
No
But my
facts,
thing is,
JK, facts.
if I was to give the owners advice, I would be do not be invested too much in this media. Because not everything the media says is right nowadays.
Hmm.
They will just say things about Chelsea just to get them bad, just to make them not where they're supposed to be. You really think he really thought Graham Potter would turn us elite. Do you get what I'm saying? Because he was too invested in the media, and the English media is the worst because they have their biases. They don't want to admit if their so-called favors are doing bad. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Yeah.
So that's what if I'm Todd Bowley, don't be invested in the English media because it's lies and propaganda. It's just biasness, bias. That's all it is.
Yeah, it is. I agree. Yeah, don't believe. Don't look. Like I said, how many times I keep saying to everyone, don't listen to these media or these journalists on
See, the
Twitter.
last time we played
Yeah,
Real Madrid, yeah, we could tell that
yeah,
we had warriors. In this Real Madrid game, we couldn't really tell we had
yeah.
warriors there.
That's true, deals. Yeah, and let's welcome JP as well.
Big
JP,
up
can you hear?
JPT, bro.
Pick up
Can you hear
JPT.
us?
Big up everyone. Big up Nick. Big up
Nick,
Deals.
can I
Big
Yeah,
say
up
one more
JK.
thing?
yeah. Carry on. Say
What
what you have to say. I'm going to have just 2 minute break. Then bring JP into it, please. I won't be long.
Yeah, of course, of course.
All right.
But do you know what hurts about this defeat? I understand that Madrid are better than us and everything. The bad thing about that defeat was they didn't even have to play well. They didn't play
Exactly,
well. They
exactly.
didn't play well. And they managed to get 2-0. They managed to win 2-0. Do you know what I'm saying?
But
So
JK, but another thing as well, yeah, because we haven't been playing well either, yeah. Maybe they thought, yes, we're gonna press a break on them right now, and that's what happened.
yeah, and then there's that as well. Do you get what I'm saying? They started to wake up a bit, um, coming towards the first half when before they got the goal. I remember we kept hitting them. N'Golo Kante, the way he got the ball off Modric, I think Modric about 2-3 times to cause counterattacks. I think that's when they decided, you know what, let's up the intensity. And then they got the goal, and then they started playing this lackadaisical football again. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they were. It's not like they were trying. They were just passing round, and then ping. You saw the game should have been more than five. It should have been more than two.
But
If Vinicius Junior,
you can see that they had tactics and we didn't have tactics.
they
You
had
can see,
tactics,
yeah.
but in the way some of the individuals played, they were not that serious. Vinicius Junior could have passed to many occasions to Benzema to make it 4-5-0, and he didn't want to, and they just shoot because they know how bad we are anyway. They know whatever decision we do, they're going to lose. They know because we're that bad. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what I have to say at the moment. Yeah.
JPT, what's your thoughts on the game, my bro? On the Real Madrid game, and how are you, bro? How you been?
Doing good, man. Hope you guys are doing well, and I'll just make my point short because I think Jacob was still going to make this point, but I just want to say something that he was right. Madrid didn't even have to play well. They didn't have to come out of second gear. They were stuck on second gear, cruising after like the first 20 minutes where we actually looked like we were threatening, but we kept missing golden chances. Joao Felix again, but it didn't matter if it was Kai or anything up top. We just looked like a mess. This season just needs to end, and Madrid are just going to go to Stamford Bridge to have just a kickabout, and then just go into the next round to face most likely City at this point. And we just looked like a mess, and I don't know if anything's going to change by the end of the season, but definitely for the next, like, it's going to be even worse now that we're going to be without Chilwell, and we have to put the likes of either Cucurella as left wing back or put a back four, and we know how we look like when we play a back four. I'm very like I'm not looking.
What do you
forward
not
to this.
think it is, though? What do you not think is the problem? The profile players that we have, or do you think it's because they've been coached? They've all been coached by Graham Potter.
It's a combination of everything.
Both.
Go on, JPT. What you say?
No, I was just gonna say both. You go ahead first, man.
You sure?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, cool. It's a combination of both everything, and some of the blame has to be taken from the old regime as well, because our scouting has never been good ever since Emenalo left. We need to be honest with ourselves.
No, I agree.
This guy,
I agree.
this
I
guy,
agree.
this Emenalo guy has brought good players. These players that we brought into Chelsea, he was the one. I think he was the one that got us Eden Hazard. You know, those Fabregas,
He
Diego
got us
Costa,
Mata. He got a
Juan
Mata.
Mata,
Oscar.
Essien. You know what I'm saying? All of those players, Ashley Cole. You know what I'm saying? But like ever since he's left, we have not really had a cooperative board, proper sporting director. You know what I'm saying? A proper technical director. Most of the time, it was like Roman and Marino doing
Bruce Buck.
Bruce Buck
check.
as well. Bruce Buck as well. Check. Yeah, well, Czech is a good goalkeeper, but we need to admit these legends, they don't have the football mind as you think. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we need to be honest here. But like, I think it's been going on since. There were so many players we should have gotten rid of, still haven't gone yet. Do you know what I'm saying? Look at the players that are on loan. I believe Batshuayi is still with us. Bakayoko.
Bro, Baba Rahman's still with us.
Baba Rahman is still there. Do you know Van Hickel? You remember Van Hickel?
Yeah, Van Hickel. Yeah.
Yeah, they're all still here. You know what I'm saying? And not only that as well, it was the way they recruited players. Look at Havertz, Werner. Remember Morata?
Bro, do you
They
remember
brought
the
in
times
Higuain.
that we were shipping out players to Betis? Remember that?
Yeah.
That
And
was
you
for
know
a
that
reason,
Eden
though.
deals, the Eden Hazard money that we sold him for has been disrespected horribly.
Do you know, JK, do you believe that was true, that Roman owned that club, secretly owned that club?
On
Because
the what?
we were set, apparently Roman
it's rumors.
Roman secretly owned that club, apparently.
No, there was a connection. He has some connection with I think
has a connection.
either an agent or someone in their ownership from that team.
JPT.
That's why he kept.
I remember we sending players out there still.
He funds parts of the shares. You know what I'm saying? He owns parts of the shares. He's not an owner. He doesn't own the club like that. he's one of the shareholders, but like he owns
Okay.
Chelsea fully. You know what I'm saying? He didn't own that club like that. No, that's just fake. People they try to say these stuff about Roman just to get the Chelsea fans to turn away from him. You know what I'm saying? But we all know how they are. But as I was trying to say, yeah, it's been happening since the old regime. Chelsea have not been recruiting the profiles that are
JK,
currently delivered.
JK, we
You know what I'm
missed the
saying?
proper DM. We missed the proper DM since
Exactly.
Matic's
We
gone,
have
bro.
not Matic. Exactly. We have not even placed Matic.
No, we
Nemanja
haven't.
Matic. It's
We
been
haven't.
Nick. The
Yeah,
problem has been going on since the old regime.
yeah,
Unfortunately, do you know what I'm
it's
saying?
true. Yeah,
Roman has
Man, all
funded a
now
lot of
man has
money.
to wait for a player like Fabregas, Enzo.
Yeah. How long exactly? Enzo could be the one, but it's a matter of time. But my point is this: Chelsea have not been reinvesting in the players that have left and gave success. We've been going on and buying wrong profiles that don't even suit the league. First of all, we don't even have a look at their physicality. Because look how many of these players are getting injured. Do you know what
God.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
What are we thinking when we were scouting Havertz, Morata, Higuain, Timo Werner? You know what I'm saying? Timo Werner came in and he's gone now. Look who brought in Lukaku? Do you know what I'm saying?
that was Roman's
We
son.
brought in the wrong players, and now
Yeah,
we are suffering. We're suffering from it this season. So
exactly.
people can
Uh,
say Todd Bowley.
they're
I'm
great
saying,
young
wait, no,
players,
Nick.
but yeah, go on.
People
Yeah,
can say Todd Bowley has a say in this in the reason why we're bad.
but
He
it's not
does,
just Toboli.
but then
It's
the
all.
bigger reason is also the old regime.
It's
Because
yeah,
at
yeah.
the end of the day, Todd Bowley didn't sign Havertz. He didn't sign Hakim Ziyech. He didn't sign Pulisic. He didn't sign um
No,
Saul Niguez.
none of them players. Yeah.
You know what I'm
Um,
saying? He
it's
didn't
not
sign
just
Kepa.
Bowley.
He didn't sign
Yeah,
Mendy.
he starts like Bobby always says. He started, from Romans when Roman was still here.
It started ages
Before
ago.
before he left, the team was in a shambles.
And it's only
Uh,
this season it
yeah,
started to
and,
hit.
remember Frank Lampard had a hard time. We kept losing, then Tuchel came in, made us great again. Brought back Rudiger and Christensen.
But the
But
Nick,
Then
Nick,
once we
some of
lost
these
these
players, Nick,
players,
Nick,
you had got
some of these
yeah,
players like Mason Mount,
yeah,
Ziyech, Pulisic, like the old regime players like Mendy and like Ziyech,
yeah,
some of them force managers out. They
yeah.
force managers out. All the managers
Oh
that
yeah,
we've
that's
had.
yeah, that's true as well.
yeah,
But
that's a part as well.
yeah,
But
let's
then
go
the
to
thing is, under the old regime, Nick,
yeah,
Nick, Nick.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. Go on.
but under the old regime, we also have to admit player power was a big thing as well.
Mm,
So it's not only this season, the owners actually came in this season and said no, it's a player power. So we're not really
yes,
going to get it anymore.
yeah.
So
That's they don't want that. Yeah,
so
that's
so so for me, for me, like it's just been going on since the old regime, and it's only this season it's hit us badly. Do you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Because now we have to offload Havertz. The amount of dead wood we need to get away. Tuchel, you can say Tuchel. People said he didn't get back this season. He did to an extent. Let me tell you why. Rafinha, people can say we didn't get Rafinha because of. At the end of the day, Todd Bowley did his part. He did his part in some of the signings we missed out on. For example, Rafinha, Kunde, Delete. Do you get what I'm saying? The only problem was the players couldn't agree personal terms.
yeah.
They just didn't want to play for us.
And they wanted to
Rafinha
go
didn't want
to
to come here.
yeah, and they wanted to go
Delete didn't want to
to
come here.
no.
Kunde was the
Uh,
only one that did. But let me tell you this:
yeah, but he changed
we
his
had a
mind. He was
wait,
up and down.
Nick,
Yeah, yeah, go-
Nick, wait, please.
yeah, yeah,
Kunde, he wanted to come here, but then Todd Bowley did his bit on agreeing a fee with Sevilla,
hmm,
£55 million. Do you know what I'm saying? All it
yeah.
needed was Tuchel to at least pick up the call. He didn't. I'm just saying this. Kunde was waiting. He was waiting for a call from at least Tuchel. The thing is, Tuchel is not a sporting director, and I agree. But then he can do the basic things, such as calling Kunde and agreeing on personal terms. Tuchel didn't want to do that. Do you know what I'm saying? So
That's what
because
they
of that, we
fell out.
lost. Because
Yeah,
because of that, Kunde was like, you know what, Barcelona are in for me. If this deal's not going ahead, then I might as well go. And he's gone. Do you know what I'm saying? At the end
True.
of the day, Tuchel wanted Raheem Sterling, he got him. He wanted Koulibaly, he got him. He wanted who else did we sign this summer? Who else did we sign? We had 6 players. Cucurella, he wanted him.
Yeah,
And you could
Cucurella.
see Cucurella was playing well under Tuchel. But ever since he left, he's not been doing well.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's Tuchel gave him that license to attack more.
Mm.
The thing is with Cucurella, let me tell you something about Cucurella is this. This guy's not a good defender. He's really not. You know what I'm saying? But then, if you look at him at Brighton and Getafe, he's been attacking very, very well. Do you know what I'm saying? This season, he's already not been doing it this season. The team's all over the place. Do you get what I'm saying? No one knows what they're doing. Same argument for Joao Felix. Joao Felix as well. He can do.
Yeah,
He's very greedy on the ball. Very greedy. Yeah, he's very greedy on the ball. Yes,
chances.
Yes, and he misses the chances.
Yeah.
And the chances he misses are on him. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then the greediness on the ball. Can I blame him? Let me tell you why. There's no clear style of play. So if I'm on the ball and there's no style of play, what am I gonna do? Exactly. I don't know.
You do what you've been doing, trying to dribble.
So I just do what I know.
Yeah,
dribbling.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't blame Felix. It's a whole team.
If we get a proper manager in,
yeah,
Joao Felix will shine. I'm telling you this right now.
I don't want him going. I hope we get. I hope he stays. I want him. He's a great player, and he's going to get better. You know, these young players we have, we mustn't. You know, they mustn't go nowhere. Mudryk, Madariki, Badiashile. We have to keep. These players are going to be our future.
But
plus,
Nick,
who we
I
buy,
hate to
we
say
need
it.
experience as well. Go on.
Nick, I hate to say it as well, but the old regime left us the mess. Let's be honest
sure.
here.
But we know
They left us the mess, and it's been left for Todd Bowley to deal with it, and he's not going to deal with all of it in one season.
No,
because all of his players, not all of his players are his. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
The Deadwood is not his.
They keep saying, JK. Even Lampard said it again today. He said it's a process. I will give every player. I want, he said he keeps telling them they have to fight. They have to show in training. They, so they can start a game. He will try every player. Like he's going to put a Chukwuemeka in tomorrow. Could start. I think he will. He's going to give everyone a chance. But, he can only do what he's got. We're not physical. We're missing that physicality. We haven't got a Rudiger or Christensen or Alonso, big players, Now, you remember when we had Alonso, everyone was going, Joe, he's this, he's that. Slow Alonso, they were calling him names. But he was a beast.
Downgraded.
Yes.
We downgraded because now Cucurella could have been something that would have been like a carbon copy of Alonso, how he goes up in attack, because we did, like as you mentioned, we did see Cucurella. He can create a little bit. He's not really smart on the defensive side, but at least he has some pace compared to what Alonso had. But yet,
but
honestly, he's
JP, Alonso, he got us some important great goals. All right, he couldn't defend properly, but I can't see Cucurella defending any better right now. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. That we just brought in the same thing. We replaced Alonso with Alonso, but now it's
basically
I think even less attack.
Worse. I would say worse.
Less attack.
Yeah, you're right there. JP, did you say about your feelings about?
I love Cucurella, but he's awful.
Yeah, Cucurella. Look, he has one good game, then he has 3 bad games. That's what I see with Cucurella.
But the problem is this: he needs to up his game. He really needs to, because I'm starting to lose patience. Yeah, the way, Nick. You know the way in the summer, the way I hype this guy up. You know the way.
Yeah,
and I feel embarrassed now, because bro.
Yeah, you do hype him up a lot, especially you, but he hasn't showed us. He's that player what Brighton had. He's like a different player.
No.
Yeah. But let's go to JP. Sorry, 1 second. I'll come to you again. JP, did you give us your thoughts about Real Madrid? And what do you think our chances are on Tuesday before we go to Brighton?
So I just gave a quick thought. This, we were atrocious except for maybe the first 15 minutes, and yeah, should beat us pretty convincingly, and they didn't even leave second gear. But that's why I'm not confident at all going into playing against Brighton, who is looking pretty good right now. We're fighting for Europa positions or even for top four.
Yeah,
even top four, because they got 2 games at hand.
Yeah, of course, it's going to be a massive game for us because we need to win, not just because we need confidence, but we're running out of games. We've got after tomorrow 7 games left in the league, and the next one after Brighton is Arsenal away. We got hard games coming up. We've got to play United, City,
Newcastle,
even Bournemouth away won't be easy. Newcastle, the last game. We don't have any easy games. Even Forest, it ain't going to be easy at home. We can't say it's going to be easy because Forest can, on the day, they can beat anyone. It won't surprise me if they beat Tottenham. Who they playing again? Yeah, they're playing.
Liverpool.
Forest are playing Man United on Sunday. At home. We're going to go to our predictions soon, lads. I have them all already there. But JP, what do you think? Do you have any hope on Tuesday?
No.
Nothing.
To be honest, like as JK mentioned, there's no structure. There's no style of play. We're going to be without our ideal left wing back.
But at Stamford Bridge, Tuesday will be electric. But we have to get that goal early. If we get the first goal, I can see everything changing. But it's a big, big if, very big. Frank said the same today. He said in front of our fans, anything's possible. He knows we're going to be up for it tomorrow and Tuesday. But it ain't easy. It won't be easy. I'm curious to see his lineup tomorrow because we're playing on Tuesday as well. So is he going to rest the likes of Kanté, Silva, or Enzo even? Is he going to do that, or is he going to play his strongest team? Not strong as he said. He's going to make a few changes to give everyone a chance. I think Aubameyang could be the striker, like you said in your predicted lineup, JP. I think Aubameyang or Deschamps Fofana will get that spot, and Havertz has to be on the bench for me. Let's see, but should we do the predictions or Certified? You want to give your lineup, or do you want to see tomorrow? And JP has more or less given us his. Certified, are you there?
Nick.
Yeah.
What we doing now? Talking about now?
Yeah, I was waiting for Certified to give me his lineup. We come back to that. He's probably doing. Let's do the predictions. The fixtures. I'll start with you, Deals. Aston Villa, Newcastle.
No, do R1 first. Do R1 first.
Okay, Chelsea, Brighton. First.
We're gonna beat them 2-1.
I hope you're right. That's what I said. 2-1.
We're definitely conceding 100%.
JP, what do you think tomorrow's score will be?
At best, we can get a draw. Whether it's a 0-0 draw, I just don't know if I can say it'll be
we'll get
any goals from our side. No, that's just any goals on our side. I mean, think about it. It's been I think by the time the tomorrow it hits the 1 month mark where we scored our last goal, which happened to be a penalty.
That's unbelievable, man. God,
that is atrocious.
It's worse than that. Yeah. So, what do you think? 0-0?
At best, yeah. Realistically, I really don't want to say like my actual predicted answer. I'll just say 0-0 at best. And
Okay,
I'm worried about my team because this is going to be a big preview of like what to expect for
Tuesday.
for Madrid on Tuesday.
Yeah, I agree with you. All right, let's go back to the first game deals. Aston Villa, Newcastle.
Newcastle will win that 2-0.
Okay. 2-0 Newcastle. JK, are you back? JK, he's not back yet. I don't know what's happened to him. All right, JP.
I'm actually looking forward to this matchup. The lunchtime kickoff, which is actually like 7:30 a.m. on my side, but eager to wake up for this one. I'm predicting a 2-2 draw. Both teams are white hot right now. Ollie Watkins, 24 of his last 5 games. Newcastle have finally picked up their attack form, finally scoring multiple goals a game and coming off of a slaughter to West Ham, I think it was. But Villa at home, Unai has a team set to go to get to beat Emi Martinez at his house is going to be very difficult. But yeah, 2-2 draw.
I'll get it. I'm going Aston Villa, Newcastle. I fancy a draw. I'm going 1-1 draw. At Chelsea, I was saying 2-1 yesterday, so I have to keep that. So 2-1 for me, like deals. Hopefully, we're praying. I'll be at the game tomorrow, JP, as well, so I'll be really going crazy. JK, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Oh, all right, good.
So I had to try on a Durag that I bought. Can't lie.
Okay, all right. So let's go back to you. Give us the Aston Villa Newcastle prediction.
Oh, I'm so bad at predictions, but I'll go.
You are the last one. The last time, and I'm the only one who had one result out of everyone. Remember, you sent me yours, but nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You got everything wrong.
That's the thing.
I've got a 2-0. Was it 2-0?
Man United.
Yeah. No, Villa 2 Forest 0. I've got, and that was the only. And someone in the chat got 2-0. Man City, Everton. He got 1-0 Everton. That was it. You didn't get anything, and the other guy in the chat didn't get nothing. He's not here tonight. Usually he's here. Anyway, yeah. So let's see what happens tomorrow. So what you're saying, Villa Newcastle?
This game. 2-0 Newcastle.
Okay. To Newcastle. All right. Chelsea Brighton, because we done that first. I said 2-1. Deal said 2-1. JP said 0-0. What's your feelings about Chelsea? Chelsea's so hard to predict now. They got
2-0 Brighton.
God. Yeah, it could happen. I hope it doesn't. I'll be there. God.
JK, that's actually my actual score prediction, but I'm not going to say that on the show. It's like
I don't see us winning that game.
God, that'd be a disaster, you know.
Expect Matoma on the score sheet and maybe
I hope you're wrong
as well.
I will be, because I'm bad at predictions. Whenever I predict a loss, we end up winning.
Let's hope so. You get it wrong again.
I stopped doing that on my end. Remember, Nick? I was saying I was going to predict a 1-0 loss for Chelsea, and we ended up on a 3-game winning streak. I cut that as soon as Everton.
I know it's true. You always do that. Yeah, that's true. All right, deals. Southampton, Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace is going to win that one 2-1.
Yeah. I can see that happening. We got Royal of the Rovers. Hodgson is doing miracles with Palace. What a manager! That's a manager you need. Experience, Yeah. JK, Southampton Palace.
It's got 1-1, 1-1 written over it.
1-1. JP.
I guess it all depends if as long as Crystal Palace doesn't concede a free kick close to their box,
Yeah.
Southampton should be scoreless. But if that happens, I'll predict a 2-0 Crystal Palace win.
Right. 2-0 Palace. Mm-hmm. 0-2. Let's welcome Cheryl. He's come a bit late, but never mind. Cheryl, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear Nick.
Big up,
Okay.
Cheryl.
Big
I'll
up,
put you
bro.
straight. We're just doing the predictions.
Big up,
So
Shiro, bro.
I'll put you
Big
in
up,
for
my
the
bro.
predictions, and I'll come to you for your comments about what we've been talking about. So let me just put you down. Give me your Aston Villa Newcastle prediction first.
Aston Villa, Newcastle.
Yeah,
I'll go with Newcastle 2-1.
2-1 Newcastle. Okay, and give me the Southampton Crystal Palace.
1-1.
1-1. Okay. Chelsea, of course, Brighton.
2-0 Chelsea.
Oh, that's what I want to hear. Let's hope you're right, God. Yeah. All right. So yeah, now we carry on. We'll do this quickly, and we go back to the talk we were talking about. Right, deals. Everton, Fulham.
Fulham are gonna win that 1-0.
Okay, 1-0 Fulham. JK. Both
I'm gonna
teams.
go 1-0. I'm gonna go 1-0 Fulham as well.
Everyone's going Fulham. I said it yesterday. I predicted 1-0 Everton, so 1-0 for me. JP.
Now I'm guessing Willian and Marco Silva will be back for Fulham. I'm guessing by this point. If so, then I'll predict a Fulham 2-1 win.
Okay, so all of you going for Fulham except me so far. 2-1 Fulham. Cheryl.
Yeah, which game?
Everton, Fulham.
Yeah, Everton, Fulham. I think Everton are fighting relegation. Same to Fulham. So I think it's going to be a tough game. So I think it's going to be a draw. It might be 0-0.
Yeah.
I'll go for 0-0.
Yo, Shiro. Fulham are way up, bro, from relegation, my bro.
Yeah, I know, but then Everton is fighting relegation.
Yeah.
It's going to be a tough game, man.
Oh yeah. It will be a tough game because, and it's at Everton. Goodison Park. Don't forget.
Oh, is that Goodison?
After saying, no, in the Premier League, is the only league where no team is a joke.
No,
no team
anyone can be anyone. We all know.
And you see, JK, Everton is fighting relegation, so it's going to be a tough game, very tough.
Hey, Cheryl, these bottom teams. I'm just saying, these teams at the bottom. I'm telling you, these teams at the bottom are dangerous. I'm telling you, very, very dangerous.
Yeah, you see.
Anyway, let's finish
the way
this.
they played against Chelsea. The way Everton played
Sorry,
against
Cheryl.
Chelsea.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, let's finish these predictions. Not many to go. So you're saying 0-0, yeah?
Cheryl. Yeah, I'll go with 0-0, man. It might be a draw because they're both defensive.
It could well be. Yeah, I'm the only one pulling Everton to win 1-0 then. Okay. Let's go to our old rivals we hate the most. Tottenham Hotspur. Deals. They're playing Bournemouth. Sorry, Tottenham home to Bournemouth.
I think. Sorry to say this year, but I think that they're gonna beat Bournemouth. No, but where are they playing? At Bournemouth.
No, Tottenham.
Spurs.
I think Spurs will beat them still.
Yeah. What's your prediction?
1-0.
1-0 Tottenham. Yeah. Okay. JK.
Who's Tottenham playing?
Bournemouth at home. Tottenham home.
Bottleham 3-0.
What, they're going to win 3-0, yeah? Tottenham,
Yeah,
you said?
Tottenham will win. They're fine.
Okay.
They're not that bad.
Oh, no, yeah. They're playing for top 4, don't forget. And Bournemouth are playing for the survival. But I think, yeah, Bottleham are going to be too bloody strong. I hope Bournemouth beat them, but I'm going to go, 2-0 to Bottleham, I'm afraid. Yeah, if they want to stay and get the top 4, they have to win. Let's JP.
Even though on paper Spurs are the more favorite team, I'm gonna predict a 1-1 draw. I think that right now their position is not as safe, and I'm still upset with the officiating from the robbery that
they were lucky,
over
against Brighton. God, man, they were
robbed.
robbed.
It was the
Brighton
heist
were
of the
robbed.
century.
That's the problem we have now. I hope Brighton don't take it out on us tomorrow.
But
that's what I'm saying. You think they're going to lose 2 games on the bounce?
Pay back Spurs.
Yeah, God. Yeah, I'll get it 1-1. I hope it's a draw or Tottenham lose, but let's see. Cheryl, Tottenham or Bournemouth?
Tottenham and Bournemouth. I'll go with a 2-1 win for Spurs. I think they're fighting for top 4, and
they are.
Bournemouth, they've not been on, so I think I'll go with 2-1 Spurs. Harry Kane will score a goal.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't, but I can see him scoring. He scores every game, man. Let's go to Sunday now. Saturday, still 5:30 kickoff. The last game for tomorrow, City against Leicester. Deals. City, Leicester. City at home.
You're going to smash them 5-0.
Okay, 5-0.
Is anyone else predicting a Leicester win?
I don't think there'll be any Leicester wins here. But imagine if they do it. I mean, even Leicester can do something crazy and go and win. You never know. But JK.
4-0 City.
Yeah, that's what I said yesterday. So I have to keep it 4-0 as I put down. So 4-0 for me. JP.
Is it at the Etihad or is it at?
It's at the Etihad.
Etihad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the 5-1 prediction.
5-1, something different, yeah. And Cheryl.
3-1. It's hard for them to keep a clean sheet, so I'll go with 3-1.
Yeah, could well be.
Actually, you know what? I'd give Leicester a goal for my prediction, Nick.
All right, so 4-1.
I agree with Cheryl. They can't defend.
No, they can't sometimes. All right,
you give Madison an opportunity. He might be the one on the score sheet.
4-1. Okay. All right, deals. Let's go to game. The game's on Sunday now. Sunday, 2:00 kickoff. West Ham, Arsenal. Woolwich, Arsenal again. West Ham against the Woolwich.
West Ham will beat them still. 2-0
West Ham at home.
I'm joking. 1-0 West Ham. 1-0 West Ham, bro.
Someone else is coming late. Let's see who he is. I think it's probably Odu.
West Ham will beat them. They're under pressure, bro. They're under pressure, fam.
Just put on. Yeah, so you're saying West Ham 3-0, you said?
West Ham 1-0, bro.
1-0. Okay, JK.
I'm gonna go 1-0 to the Woolwich Wankers.
1-0 to the Woolwich. Okay, it could happen. I hope it doesn't. It's going to be a close game for me, but I can't see West Ham beating the Woolwich. So the Woolwich Arsenal will win 2-1. I'm going 2-1. Yeah. JP. West Ham against Arsenal.
I don't want to say Arsenal to win, so I'll say West Ham to lose. And I'm predicting 3-1.
3-1 to Arsenal, then, you're saying?
Yes, sadly.
Yeah. Cool. West Ham are terrible. They are. But, yeah, Cheryl.
Yeah, for me, Nick, I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah,
Yeah.
Arsenal right now, this holding guy is playing horrible football. If he's playing, then I think it's going to be a very tough game for Arsenal. So West Ham have to score, right? So for me,
Yeah.
I'll go with a draw. I think they're going to draw that game against West Ham. It will be 1-1.
Yeah. Let's hope West Ham get a result that'd be great for City. And they're going to get so close. They have the game in hand, like we said, and they have to play Arsenal as well. So yeah, we don't want.
You know
Yeah,
what?
go on.
It's the London rivals, right? So it's going to be a very
Oh
tough
yeah, it's a
game.
massive derby. God, West Ham are going to be up for it. Massive. When West Ham play a London
Yeah.
team,
So
they're always up for it.
yeah,
Always. Yeah, I
yeah,
can see that
exactly,
happening.
Nick, exactly. So that's
Yeah.
like
Oh yeah,
one
for
of
sure, man. Yeah.
Remember, West Ham are battling for survival.
Yeah. West Ham are still not safe. Yeah. Let me welcome Odu before we move on. Odu, can you hear us? Odu?
Yes, I can.
All right. We've been doing the predictions. If you want to do them, I'll put you here. Hold on a minute. So you
No,
catch up with us and then we move on.
I would just like to listen to you guys.
All right. It's up to
I'm
you.
not.
Okay.
I'm under the weather, so just
All
communicate.
right. Okay, no problem. All right, let's finish them off. We've got 2 games left. Deals. Nottingham Forest against Man United. The Sunday big game, 4:30. Can Forest beat the
Yes, Nottingham
Red?
Forest is gonna beat them, bro. They
Yeah,
got bare injuries at the moment. I think Nottingham Forest will do them still.
and they are desperate to win, Forest. Don't forget. So is United. But what's your scoreline?
Well, Nottingham
Deal.
Forest is gonna win 2-1.
2-1. JK.
I can see a 2-2 draw.
Yeah, 2-2. What did I say yesterday? I said because it's at home for Forest, I'm going 1-1. I think they can at least get a draw. 1-1 for me. JP.
This could be the start of Man United's downfall since Martinez is out with a broken or torn
Yeah.
5th metatarsal. Varane is out too. Maguire is suspended. They're gonna have to rely on the center back duo of Shaw and Lindelof, and if either one of them picks an injury, Lord knows what they're gonna do. But this is where their defensive woes are gonna start coming in. But I'm predicting. Oh, and Rashford too. So the main source of attack.
Yeah,
gone.
God. So
I'll still say that it'll be 1-1.
like me, and then you're going. Yeah, I think that's what I thought. That's what I think anyway. Cheryl.
Yeah, for me, Nick, I think it's going to be a tough game. Yeah, Manchester United are missing some players, so I
Yeah.
think overall they're going to win it by 1-0 because
Yeah, they are
Forest,
United. Yeah.
the way they've been playing is no good, and Manchester United is that team that has been on
Yeah.
form. So I think they'll win it. They have the spirit.
Yeah.
They have the fighting spirit.
Yeah, I
So
agree
1-0
in a
for
way.
Manchester United.
It's just, I like to see Forest survive because it's a big club. That's why I give them a draw. Yeah, so you got 1-0 United, yeah? 1-0 United. Okay. Then we come to the last game for this weekend's fixtures. Monday night game, 8 p.m. kickoff, and it's Leeds United against Liverpool at Ellen Road. Deals.
I think Liverpool will beat Leeds United still.
Really? Yeah. Leeds United are fighting for their lives.
Yeah, I think
What you?
Liverpool. I think Liverpool wins 1-0 against them. So
Okay, 1-0 Liverpool. JK, can Leeds do something?
Yes, I'm going 2-0 Leeds.
Oh wow, that's what I want to hear.
It's
Uh,
because, like, for me, Liverpool away, they're just not good. I'll be so
yeah,
real. I mean,
they've
and
been losing
Leeds
it.
need the
Yeah,
points. They really need the points. And that Ellen
yeah.
Road,
And I think
bless.
Liverpool, they can't really think they're going to make top four now because of Newcastle and even Aston Villa pushing. So yeah, I'll get you 2-0.
Yeah,
I'm going in 1-0. I said 1-0 to Leeds. I think they will get that all important goal and get the 3 points. Even they haven't been great lately, but I still fancy them at Leeds. Yeah. JP.
Yeah, JK is right. Liverpool at home is very like not convincing or unconvincing. I don't even know if I'm saying the right word. But Leeds are fighting for their life, so I think they might pull a surprise result and not come out with the win. But I would say we're gonna see a Liverpool choke a whatever lead they'll have, and it'll end as a 2-2 at Belland Road.
2-2. Yeah, I get that. Could well be. Cheryl.
Yeah, Nick, for me, Liverpool have started picking up. I watched them play against Arsenal. They played very well in the second half, and they've had
They
players
did,
out and they're
yeah.
back. Thiago is back, and other key players are back. So for me,
Mm.
I think they're going to win 3-1. It's going to be a tough game, but Liverpool is going to win 3-1 because they need the points as well.
Yeah,
Klopp
yeah,
is in pressure, the players as
they
well.
did
So for
play
me,
well against
but Leeds
Arsenal.
are under bigger pressure as well.
Oh yeah, they're all every game is a pressure right now because it's
yeah, but
it's and
Klopp is on pressure.
the end of the season nearly. Yeah, go on, Cheryl.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for me, Liverpool are going to win. Liverpool are going to win because players are back and they've
yeah.
been
I put
playing
you
well.
said
They played well against Arsenal.
3-1. You said
It's 3-1
yeah.
Liverpool. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get you what you're saying because they did come back against Arsenal, but I must say it was at home. So it's gonna be different with that Leeds crowd. That's why. That's why when 1-0 Leeds.
I mean,
Anyway, yeah, we'll see.
the
Yeah,
last
go
away
on.
win was against Newcastle at in mid-February, where yes, they
Yeah,
took an
oh,
early
it's good.
2-0 up, and then Nick Pope got a red card, and before
Long
that, it
time.
was right after the Christmas break.
Yeah, it's a long
They're not the
time.
best at
God.
home or
Yeah.
away from home.
So yeah, we've done them all. Odo doesn't want to do his. He prefers not to do it. So make sure you're all back here on Monday, so you see how many points you're going to get if you get anything. Because lately, no one's getting
You
much.
know, the Liverpool game will be going on during the stream, so
Was that sorry? Your
the
Monday, yeah.
Liverpool game, the
Oh yeah,
Liverpool game will be
8
playing during
p.m.
stream.
Yeah, but we're going by the time we finish, it'd be over. So
Yeah.
yeah, so it'd be interesting. Yeah, yeah. So we've done that. Let's go to Cheryl and Odu to give us their thoughts on. I'll go to Cheryl. He was first. Cheryl, your thoughts on Real Madrid? Can we come back? Your thoughts on the game, the 2-0 loss, and give us your thoughts. Can we come back on Tuesday? Then we go to Brighton after. Yeah.
Yeah. For me, Chelsea is Chelsea. Chelsea can always come back. They have the comeback in European competitions. So Chelsea is Chelsea. I have the belief we can come back. But then, um, you know, my
Yeah.
expectations right now are lowered because we're having Frank Lampard. We've not been scoring goals of late, so it's going to be hard. It's going to be very, very, very hard for us. But yeah, hopefully, the game wasn't good at all. The players, all of them were horrible except Enzo Fernandez. Even Kante himself was horrible. So I didn't like the game. We played very poorly. We were playing defensive football. So we had Vinicius Junior had more touches than our players in the opposition
Mm,
box, so it shows how bad we were. We were
yeah.
just sitting back.
We
But
was.
for me, yeah, for me, I think the players just have to get their heads up and come to the
Mm,
bridge, and make sure we make that comeback because it's a two-goal lead, and I think
yeah.
Lampard didn't want to concede a lot of goals, so I think at the bridge we'll score some goals. but you never know, we can go through or not. It's just a probability. But yeah, I always believe Chelsea can make it
Yeah,
because
that's what I want to
we're a
hear.
bigger club.
There's always hope, It's half time. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Let's go, Odu. And I'll come back to you about the Brighton as well. We can come back to that. Odu, what's your overall thoughts? I know I heard you in spaces and that, but what's your thoughts about Real Madrid? How they lost, and do you give us any hope for Tuesday?
Well, I think the lineup was good. I think for
Oh
a very
yeah,
long time, I saw a lineup that at least almost 65% of the fan base were not ranting about the lineup. Almost everyone gives a thumbs up, which was a really good one. But you see how these games plays out most of the time. It's
yeah,
all about the play. It's all about the players. It's about them having the right mentality and character on the pitch. And we know the coach may not be tactically sound enough, but if you have a team who's have a mindset of a leader, who have
yeah,
a mindset of a fighting spirit, you will always believe that there is nothing they cannot do. But here we are. We need to push our player. We need to give them pats on the back. The fans needs to come out, create firecrackers. We need to cheer them, do a whole lot of things just for them to do a job that they are being paid for. It's really sad. It's really sad. Some of them don't even know the basic. It's just
yeah,
so annoying to see them as professionals doing this every moment, every time. They don't show determination, and that's why we lost that game. They were not determined enough. Real Madrid, they always sit back and they watch you. Once you don't take your opportunity, they run riot on you and they take their chances. And you could
yeah,
all see the cheap goals that they scored. You could see that goal from Benzema was a very cheap one, and their second goal too was a penalty. So if we had converted our chances, if we had been more proactive on the pitch, we'll have get a better result. But here we are now. We're struggling to score. We've conceded two. Now we need to score
yeah,
three unreplied goals. I just hope they can be able to come back. But this is we are Chelsea. It is when you don't even believe they can do anything. That's when they will show up. So it's like Stamford Bridge. That's a good team for us. So in our homeland, in our soil, if they can be able to see it as a fortress, we should be able to make things happen. At least
yeah,
if we can't get the 3 goals in a row, we should be able to get two and force it to maybe extra time, maybe penalty shootout. They just need to give a good fight. That's all we need for them.
yeah. Absolutely, Odu. I agree with you. It will be electric on Tuesday for sure. But for me, like I said before, with deals, we have to get a result tomorrow just to get some confidence. And tomorrow it's going to be a very hard game against a great Brighton side. They're playing really good. Yeah. So, what do you think about tomorrow as well, Odu? Uh,
Well,
yeah, go on.
we play Brighton tomorrow at home. We play Real Madrid at home as well. That's back-to-back home games, and them coming back after the trip to Real Madrid. I think the best way they should show us that they are ready to give something for us on Tuesday is to win tomorrow against Brighton. A team
Exactly.
when you lost, you need to come back with a response. You need to come back with an apology to the fans. This is
Yes.
what we expect for them. We don't. They are feeling too comfortable with defeat these days. They
Yeah.
lose back to back. You see the same attitude every now and then, which
And
is not good
Frank
for us.
Lampard, did you see Frank Lampard's press conference?
Yeah, I
Oh,
saw
yeah,
it.
you did.
I
Yeah.
think
So it
right.
could be a few changes, he said. It
Yes,
looks like Chukwuemeka can get minutes as well. Yeah. Yeah, go
and that's
ahead,
a good
Scott.
thing. That's a
Yeah,
good thing. You said it before that everyone has a clean slate, meaning he needs to see them. They need to show them what they've got to offer on the pitch. They need to show him that they really want to play for this club. So,
yeah,
and this is why we'll be having a whole lot of setback. Graham Potter came in. You need to give everybody a clean slate. He needs to see what they can do on the pitch. Now, same thing. You just can't pinpoint big players that you've not even seen play for you in 20 or 35 minutes. You don't. Training is not enough for you to know that this player can give you the best. You need them
yeah,
in real matches. So you still need to give them a chance. It is what it is, and that's where we are at the moment.
yeah. He
We
will.
need to give them a
Yeah,
chance.
I see Frank. He will give everyone a chance. Like he said, they have to show me more fight, more spirit, everything. He knows himself what's going on. Yeah, it's not easy because we're in a bit very bad run, but he's got a hard job. Even the last 7 games in the league, 8 with Brighton. Sorry, it's gonna be hard. But yeah, let's welcome Reese as well. Late but never late. Reese, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up, guys? What's going on?
Yeah, big up to you.
Big up,
We're,
Reese,
we're
my bro. Big up, Reese, my
Big
bro.
up,
Hope you're
big
doing
up,
well,
man.
bro.
yeah, we're talking about Real Madrid first. I'll start. We've been talking about everything, but I'll let you give us your thoughts on Real Madrid, the loss. What's your overall thoughts? And have you any hope for Tuesday as well? I want to know what your thoughts on that.
Personally, it's not really. To tell you the truth, I'm going to be brutally honest here. I don't really
Mm,
have too much to say about the Madrid game. I just thought the players were lazy. No fight, no desire, no push to get a goal. Literally one goal. I think obviously the Chilwell red card definitely didn't help, but I thought Frank kind of managed that in a decent way. Obviously, switching to the 5 back and then transitioning to a sort of like a 4-3-3 attack, which was all right. But
yeah,
just no fight and no
no.
desire. Like it's like I think now the pressure's going to be on because not only are we 2 goals down, but we're 2 goals down at the bridge.
Mm.
So it's going to be a massive
Oh,
game, and
massive. Yeah, it's going to be
but
electric. But we have to get that first goal because if they get the goal, it's finished. As we all know, we have to come out a different team. We haven't scored like JP said. How long? Nearly a month. Is it a month? I think the last goal.
it's like
About a month.
5 hours.
How many hours?
It's altogether it's 5 hours since we last scored a goal.
I think it was
Blood
versus
God.
Everton.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the 2-2. I forgot. Yeah. We need to get that first goal early. If we manage to get the first goal, everything's possible. But let's see if we can do that. Yeah, Reese. What do you think about tomorrow as well? Do you give us a chance tomorrow against a great Brighton team? I must say.
Again, it's one of them things where look, we have the desire to go out and beat these guys. We have the team to go out and beat these guys, but it's just the fact that there's no full blood. Like we're not hungry for blood. We're not hungry for goals. We're
Yeah,
going out there putting a piss poor performance and then being like, cool, collect my wages and go back to the
that's what
hotel and put my
it
feet
looks
up.
like. That. Yeah, it does feel like that. I know. I agree with you
So
there. But
I mean,
yeah, go on.
Bowley's definitely feeling some form of pressure because we've activated the clause in Enzo's contract, so he's here for 9 years now, which is insane.
Yeah.
Death row contract, the Suge Knight ones.
Is it true? Is it
It's
true
true.
that they added another year to his contract now?
Yeah, they did. They
Oh,
triggered his
sweet
yearly
God.
extension.
Yeah, and Frank, they asked Frank today. He said, "You can't ask. I don't know." He said he doesn't literally
Yeah.
doesn't know because they don't. He's got too many things on his plate. Than look at the contracts of all the
Yeah,
players.
exactly. Yeah.
But
That
yeah, I get your point.
you,
Yeah,
it was just so unnecessary because the team is playing badly. The boys are not giving their all, and
Mm,
bringing that into the media is just so unnecessary. They really need
mm.
to focus. And we have so many issues on ground. Our form is terrible. The players are going out there just like Chris said. That's what I said earlier. They're not hungry enough. Each time you see them on the pitch, they're just strolling. They
Yeah,
lost the
yeah,
possession, no fight.
God,
They are one goal down, no fight.
true.
If you watch so many of the people in the Premier League, there is none of them that has a terrible form like we do. And if you watch the people even in the relegation battle, you see them fighting. You know that they are fighting for their life. You could see that no, you come in a relegation side, they're going to cause upset. We can't even cause any team upset. We can't
Yeah,
even play like the underdogs. The form is just so terrible, and these players comes in with same performance every time, with same attitude every time on the pitch. They don't even know that they've been paid to do this. They don't even know that they've been paid to entertain
that's
people and to give their all on the pitch there, regardless of the
what we
manager
want.
is that.
Yeah,
As a professional, you need to go out there, do your job.
yeah, exactly.
they
I'll
they
do
they
that.
they they, 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 they are so lagging behind. That's a problem we having. Their
Yeah, it's like
attitude, their
I've
mentality is
never
so horrible.
seen. It's true though. We were talking about it earlier, and a lot of people, fans like me, who's been watching Chelsea for so many years, this is the worst ever team, I'm afraid, because before, when we were losing in Division Two and all that, we didn't have money to go and buy great players. Now we spend stupid money. We have great players, and they can't play. It doesn't make sense. This is
The
the worst.
stupid money's going to carry on, man.
Yeah,
I
and
was
is it?
reading
Yeah, go
David
on.
David Ornstein, if you know who that
Yeah.
is.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah,
I'm subscribed to the Athletics
yeah, I know the Athletic. Yeah, yeah.
newspaper, and I was reading it today, and he said that
Mm,
from what he can tell, Bowley and Iqbali looked at PSG and Juventus, their financial fair play stuff, and Man City's, and obviously he's seen that there's been no real concrete punishments. So according to David Ornstein, we ain't bothered about breaching financial fair play rules because Bowley wants to get everything he needs this summer and take the transfer ban. I mean,
mm,
you've got to look at it like this. Look, if we in the summer can get rid of the players we need to and fill the positions we need to with good players, like there's no need. There's just no need for this whole kerfuffle about financial fair play. Just
yeah.
because we're hearing all types of stuff. Like there was nonsense going about that. We wanted Jan Oblak, nonsense. We wanted
Yeah,
Gavi, nonsense. Like
Lewandowski.
what I'm saying, like
Yeah, I know. I know.
Rafinha. Like these players ain't leaving their clubs. They're not leaving.
No, no. Um, yeah, it's very hard for us. It's very hard. I just hope we get a performance. If we don't win, we get a performance at least tomorrow. I'm going tomorrow. I'll be screaming at every single player. They better be
Good.
on it.
I definitely know you will. Don't worry.
Yeah, deals.
Someone's
Sorry,
got it.
Reese. Yeah, Ben's going as well. I'm meeting up with Ben and his granddad tomorrow at the bridge. Yeah, so let's hope we win. We need to win so we have some hope on
Yeah.
Tuesday. Give us
I
some
think we'll
hope.
beat them. I think we beat
It
Brighton.
won't be easy, but I always say we're going to win.
Yeah.
2-1, I
2-1.
predicted. What
Yeah,
you
I
say?
said. Yeah, two. Yeah, that's what I said.
Two, yeah,
2-1.
2-1. Certified said he's gone now. Certified, he had a 2-0 Brighton actually.
Oh, of course he did.
Deals 2-1 like me and you. He's here. Deals.
Good man. Good man.
JP 0-0. He wants to be on the safe side.
Yeah,
But
fair play.
JK when he predicts, he said I predict, usually I get it wrong, so I'm going 2-0 Brighton, so I get it wrong again.
Yeah,
It makes sense, so. Oh,
it
God.
does, yeah, but it's going to be an
Yeah.
interesting
Reese,
game, man.
Reese, what's your thoughts on the transfer talk and that on Osherman? We're hearing today that we feel confident with even without Champions League football we can get him.
It's going to be hard.
It's one of these things. Look, if we don't qualify, which we're not, I mean, you have to wait and see. But I don't think we're going to qualify for European football. But if we somehow do, we're safe. But I think if we manage to somehow, personally, I think it's not looking likely we'll get him. Yeah, okay, there is reports
I think we'll
saying
get him,
that we will,
Reese.
but
Reese, I think we'll get him. You know who he
it's
talks to?
just
Do you know who he talks to?
Drogba.
Yep. And
Yeah.
Drogba can convince him to come to Chelsea.
Yeah.
100%.
For sure he can.
In all fairness, though,
yeah,
he also talks to Victor Igalo, who is a former Nigerian United player, who is his idol growing up as well, and he talks to him as well. So I mean, it's
yeah.
you know what I mean. But I have to wait and see, man. It'll be an interesting summer. I trust. I'm putting my trust in these owners, and I hope they don't break it. I'm putting my trust in them. They'll hire the right man. I mean, apparently we've been speaking to Ruben Amorim, which is nice to see. I think he's a top quality manager. Okay, he might not be, the best of the best,
Bro,
but
it's another experience again, bro. Nah, bro. I don't want Ruben Amorim nowhere near the bridge. He's not ready. He's not ready.
No, he's not top of my list, but I trust him. He's definitely not.
Well, let's see what happens. You know my thoughts on that, the manager.
Jose Mourinho's a special one.
Yeah. Yeah, I want blue blood at the bridge and keep Frank as assistant. That's what I want, but let's see what happens with that. But the main thing now is tomorrow. We're running out of games. Look, we got Brighton, then we have Arsenal away. Nothing's going to be easy. And, we haven't got 40 points yet. We're 39, stuck on 39. So I'm not saying we're going down. No way. We'll win 1 or 2 games, if not more.
Nick, we might see Amari Hutchison get his chance tomorrow as well.
Maybe
he's
as
in
well.
training.
He didn't mention him. He mentioned Chukwuemeka, though.
He's in training.
Yeah,
he's in training.
Yeah, it'd be good to see Chukwuemeka again. Great young player.
He was in full training today. Yes.
Yes.
And Omari as well. Omari was in
Mendy as well. Edward Mendy probably going to start as well.
Yeah, let's see what he does with that. Will he keep Kepa or will he?
Fuck Kepa, man.
Reece,
He's got his.
Reece, love your pre-agreement, my bro.
So who's
What's that?
Love your pre-agreement.
What about what? Who said that?
Darko.
What's he said?
Sorry, Darko said it. Bro.
What, he tweeted that? That we've got a pre-agreement.
Yeah, with Lavio.
Oh damn! I have to have a look at that, man.
I wouldn't believe anything. Never believe anything. Unless you hear it from the Chelsea website.
Interesting, man. There's a lot of names, Nick. There's a lot of names coming up, man.
Oh yeah, there will. More and more coming to the closer it gets to the end of the season.
It's crazy how we're in 11th place, one of the shittiest teams in Europe at the minute, and people still want to come and join us. Tell me that's not heritage.
Yeah, but it's a massive club.
If Mount stays,
Mason Mount might stay. Let's see.
From what I'm hearing,
we don't know, Deuce. Go on.
From what I'm hearing, obviously I'm reading loads of stuff. I read today that he's very close to joining Liverpool. He's practically 1 foot out the door. And then another source that I reached out to told me that
he's going to stay.
His priority is to stay. But from what I do know, from what David Ornstein said in his letter, is the player Mount is happy with the contract. It's just it's happy with the salary. It's the length. He doesn't want a massive deal. So what I think the club have offered him is what they're offering Kante, a pay-as-you-play, which means if Mount, for example, if Mount plays, 32 games in a season, let's say Mount plays, half of that, then,
you think Kante's going to accept that, Reece, bro?
Yeah, that's what Kante wants because of Kante. I think Kante seems to think that he won't start every game, and which
Yeah.
I disagree with. I think Kante starts every game. Like, he's in my
Yeah,
starting 11 every game.
I think he starts every
But
game next season,
It's the
100%.
matter of him being healthy, though. That's the only thing.
mm,
He's good enough to start
that's
every
what I'm
game.
saying, man.
It's just an
yeah.
injury risk.
That's
Malo
what.
Gusto looked phenomenal the other night. Though I watched the
Mm.
Leon game for Malo Gusto. He's
Yeah,
back from injury. His
yeah.
first
That'd be
game back from injury. And oh my god!
You reckon he's gonna push Reese?
Yeah, Reese is out. I think it's one of them situations where it's going to be a lot like Wan-Bissaka and Dalot in it. Like he's going to come in, he's going to take over Reece James' spot. Reese is going to go, hang on a minute, I'm the future captain of this club, and he's going to
Yeah, he's
start. We're
gonna
going
have
to
to.
start. Yeah, he needs
Yeah,
that push. We don't have no. He's a
exactly. Yeah, that's
guaranteed
what.
starter,
That's
isn't he?
what we want.
He needs
Deals we
proper
want.
recovery
If
time for his knee too.
Yeah,
if
we need
Malo, if,
competition. All over the pitch. If we're going to change where we are, we need to have two great, not backups, first team players like Gasso and
100%.
James. Yeah, 100,000,000%. That's if we can do that like City have. That's why City are where they are. Their second
you're
side
right.
is
You're
better
right.
than the first side. So yeah, we need that. Yeah, that's
And,
only
well,
good
and
for us.
Kunku, funny enough, and Kunku was spotted wearing a Chelsea tracksuit the other day. There's a picture of it going around on
Yeah,
Twitter. He was
yeah,
wearing a Chelsea
Where?
tracksuit. So
Where?
I was scrolling through Twitter earlier, and I saw someone put a picture up, and it was Nkunku like spotted because he's injured, isn't he? So he's recovering, and he come out wearing
Sorry.
our dark blue tracksuits that we have.
Yeah,
When did
Our
he wear
players
it?
wear. He was wearing it in Germany, bruv. In Germany, recovering from his injury. He'd come out of a hotel and he was wearing it, and he got in his Porsche, and that was it. He was gone, mate. But it was cool. He
yeah,
was wearing a proper Chelsea tracksuit, mate. What a geezer.
yeah. Great. I can't wait till he comes as well. Yeah, let's all hope we get the result tomorrow. First of all, then we can think about Tuesday, which we don't have many days for. But for me, all matters.
What's on
tomorrow.
Tuesday?
Tuesday, our game, Real Madrid.
It's Wednesday, isn't it?
Leg,
No,
Champions
Tuesday.
League.
It's Tuesday. Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Yeah,
God, I thought it was Wednesday.
Yeah,
my bad.
because we played the first leg is Wednesday.
On Wednesday, yes.
Then Tuesday, you always
Ah,
second. Yeah.
okay, my bad. Fair enough.
I'm happy that we're playing tomorrow as well. If it were
Yeah.
to be on Sunday, it would have been tough. At least they will have 2 days off.
Yeah, true.
Nick, I'm gonna jump off still. I'm gonna get food.
I'm going to end it now anyway. Anything else, JP, Odo wants to say? Anyone wants to say before we go?
Let's
We
hope
said it
for a
all, I
win.
think. Yes, exactly.
We're gonna win tomorrow. Up the Chelsea.
Yeah.
Come on.
Up the
Yeah,
Chelsea.
we have to. Thanks, Deals. Thanks. Any last thoughts, Odo? Anyone? Or we're going to end it now. We said everything.
I just wish I wish the team all the best, and you're doing a great job. Just keep it up.
Yeah, I'll hope.
Okay.
I'll hope.
Okay. We just two now. Let me just chip in something that I need
Mhm.
to tell you.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, I think I think it's just my opinion though. I think you should have a time frame to the show.
Sorry,
You
sorry.
understand?
Say again. Say again.
I said I think you should have a time frame to the
Oh yeah.
to the show, so that
Yeah.
maybe you could make it 2 hours max, so the speakers don't get overboard. You understand? Because some
Yeah.
of them probably left what they're doing and come to the
Yeah.
show, and if the show keep dragging on and on and on,
Yeah, I know.
you understand? It might make some people think the show
Yeah.
is still there,
But they
and they
don't.
won't.
Because
I'm
because
just
I
saying,
start. No, you're right. What you're saying. Yeah, but
because some may
usually.
not come. Some people
Yeah.
may not. My view is that some people may not come early because they felt
It's
every
gonna be
time
long. Yeah,
it's going to be long and the show. So
but
people will have that.
they
They
know.
will have that urgency that okay, let me join before the show
Oh yeah,
closes. You
yeah. You
understand?
know
So
the thing is, I always start now 7:30 UK time.
yes,
And usually we go for 3 hours, usually, but sometimes they want us to talk, and that's why we ended up going 3 hours a lot of times. Tonight is 2.5.
yes,
It's not
so
bad,
was
but
very
for
good.
me, that it can end 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. It depends how much
Yeah,
we're going to talk, and depends on the panelists. Sometimes it's different time than when certain
they came in.
people,
Yes, that's the thing.
like when Bobby's here or Max is here, or it could go differently. You know what I mean?
I
But it's
understand.
good tonight as well.
Yeah.
We last you came a bit late. No
Mm,
problem.
I was
Yeah,
not feeling fine, so I
yeah,
just said let me join and listen up if
yeah.
you
That's
listen.
what.
That's good.
Look, for me, everyone's welcome here. I'll send the link to not everyone, but to the usual 12 links I'll send. You, Ocean, even Edward was on here early today. Gyro was on, but not for long.
Okay.
They came in they couldn't get good connections, but they
Oh,
came
I'm
on,
so sorry.
and
Mm,
and everyone else, I mean, everyone. We all know each other from the spaces, but
exactly.
not everyone. I send usually 10 or 12 links. If 3 or 4 or 5 come on, even more, I can have 10 people here at one time,
Okay.
10 per panelist.
That's
So
great.
yeah. So yeah, it depends how it goes, really. But
It's fine. It's just
yeah.
my opinion anyway.
No, it's good opinion.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, some channels do that. They have a certain time. Some are 1 hour, 1.5. Some are 2. But
Yeah.
someone like me, it just ends when he ends. Yeah,
It's good. It's good anyway. It's good.
yeah.
At
Yeah,
least
thanks for that. Yeah, go on.
the good thing that it accommodates everyone that and it
That's what I want
helps
to do.
everyone
I want
because
to,
we
like
all have
Risi.
a different free moment.
Yeah, like Risi came late. Sometimes he is the first one. He used to be with me before waiting, to come on. Everyone's different, but like I said to them all, they can come on anytime. When I'm here, I'm here. If I end the show, then it's end. Yeah. Yeah. So let's hope we win tomorrow, God. And I'm going tomorrow.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
hopefully,
I'll
all
be
the best.
screaming really loud tomorrow. Probably
Okay.
as usual.
Send us some
But
pictures, I always
yeah.
like having some pictures.
Yeah, oh yeah, of course. I always send pictures and stuff,
Yes,
video.
okay.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, with that we're gonna end. Thanks, people. Thanks to all the panelists who come on, and thanks to whoever was in the chat and whoever watched us. Good night. Bless you all. I'm just going to end it like this because something's happened to my band, which I usually end it with. So we go end it just like normal for now. Oh, Dex is coming right on late. Let me put him in and see what he has to say. Dex, welcome.
Hello. Just want to apologise.
Oh no, it's okay. It's okay.
Basically, what
Yeah,
happened was I joined. I
yeah.
was in the space, yeah, and
Yeah.
literally my phone literally ran out of battery. It
All right.
died. Literally died.
Yeah, there's no
So
problem. I told you, but now because I saw you come on, I was just about to put you on, and I see you left. But I understand. Don't worry. I was just about to end it, but as you're here, give us your thoughts on Chelsea and Liverpool as you're here, and we end it in a minute.
I mean, listen, Chelsea, Brighton. It's going to be a tough game. Brighton, they're in good form. I think they've lost only one out of
Yeah,
their last 5 league games, which was against Tottenham. Obviously, it was still they were hard done by in Spurs by VAR decisions. So Brighton should have really won that game, but
yeah,
it is what it is. But apart from that, yeah, but it's going to be a hard game. Brighton are a great footballing side. You know, they're in the top 6 for a reason. They want to make a statement and get a big win. But, you know, again, it's a big game for Chelsea as well, because Chelsea, in the predicament they're in, they need to stop picking up wins. I saw a tweet just earlier saying that I think you're like 12 points above relegation zone or something like that.
Yeah,
You know
we're
what I mean? It's
stuck on 39 points with Fulham.
yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's a bit of worrying. But yeah, you know, Chelsea needs to start
we
getting
have to
points.
start winning, because Dex, like I was saying, after Brighton, it's Arsenal away. God, when are we going to start winning? You know, it's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing you got to take into consideration, and obviously it's hard because, you know, the team's not in full of confidence and not in great form, and there's been a lot of turmoil and, you know, a lot of changing around in the last minute. So, you know, all these things play a big factor in, you know, the team. But at the end of the day, that Chelsea have got good players. They're just not full of confidence at the moment. It's just not clicking at the moment. So, you know, hopefully, you know, Lampard has a big task on his hands to get the players up for that game, and hopefully they can show some bit of pride and desire, and hopefully want to battle hard for those 3 points. So
Yeah,
you know, it is what it is.
What's your prediction for Chelsea Brighton first?
I mean,
I'll tell you what they all said tonight.
Go on.
Just to tell you, Chelsea. Deals went 2-1 Chelsea. JK 2-0 Brighton. Me 2-1 Chelsea. JP 0-0, and Cheryl 2-0 Chelsea. Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
I think it's going to be. I think it's probably going to end up a 2-1 Brighton. I think. I just think that.
I know,
you know,
it's possible because they're playing really good. I just hope we turn up, and so we need to get a win to get confidence, get some confidence for that Tuesday, big massive game. Even if we're 2-0 down, you know, it depends on the players now. It's up to them. It's not Lampard. It's not, you know, it's up to them. Like Lampard said, he's trying everything he can possible. And what can he do? It's the players.
Exactly.
So let's see. But what about Liverpool? You're playing Leeds on Monday Night Football. Leeds away to Leeds. It won't be easy for you either, I don't think.
No, I mean, listen, we're obviously going to be the favourites going into that game because Leeds, they're not doing great at the moment.
No.
You know, Palace beat them 5-3, 5-1. Sorry, you know, so but they'll be wanting to make a statement after that defeat. But yeah, I mean, listen, you can't underestimate any of the bottom sides when you go away to them because
exactly,
you know, it's hard to go there and get points because they're not going to sit back and let you have the ball. They're going to want to get 3 points or even get a draw. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because they're desperate. They have to. At least, you know, they're not safe. No one's safe.
No.
Because the bottom is crazy. It's so close. From Leeds down, Wolves downwards. Anyone can go down. And you know, we're not even safe. We'll say we are, but you know, it's only 7 games left after tomorrow. So imagine we lose tomorrow, we lose at Arsenal. Then how, you know, we could be down there. It's crazy. It's really crazy, honestly.
But yeah, if we go to Leeds like how we played in the second half against Arsenal, we'll have no problems. But
if you play like that, you're gonna win easy. But it's your away from away. You've been bad.
I know, exactly. And the other problem is as well, we always seem to start so bad and slow, and then it takes us from the half time to come back out and, you know, start being good again. We need to start playing well from the first whistle until the end. Do you know what I mean? That's what we have to do.
You know, Leeds Liverpool, massive game. The crowd are going to be up for it. Leeds crowd, you know what they like. Ellen Road. So it won't be easy. It's going to be a close game for me.
Yeah,
very close.
I think the only positive is that Diaz will be back for that game, so yeah, I mean, it's good that we'll be having our full attack, fit and ready, because I think that's what we've been lacking recently. It's just options
Yeah.
from the bench to kind of like impact or change a game. I think that's been a big problem for us this season. It's just been the injuries. Like with Chelsea, of course, Chelsea have had injuries. They still got
Oh, yeah.
players out injured at the moment. So,
Yeah.
it just shows you that missing big players can affect the season
Yeah.
in
And our
some
players,
ways.
they just come back, but they come back right at the end. Like
Yeah.
you can see James Ainley is himself. Chilwell still not himself. Kante just come back. Silva just come back. And you're asking these players to go and win, and win
Yeah.
tomorrow and win on Tuesday.
Yeah, exactly.
So
It's a hectic
it's
schedule.
not easy for them, I know. But we can do better. We can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to go I think
Yeah,
for
we
that
all
game.
going now. Yeah. Oh, you're going to, sorry, what did you say? You're going?
I was going to say my prediction for that game, I think it's going to be 3-1 to us, I think. I think Leeds will score early, but I think we'll
that's
get
what
3 goals.
Cheryl predicted 3-1 to you, to Liverpool. JP 2-2. Deals 1-0 Liverpool. JK 2-0 Liverpool. And I'm the only one who predicted Leeds 1-0.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, I thought I'd keep it interesting.
Yeah.
You know why I did that? Because Liverpool away from, and Leeds, they have to win. Well, they could well go down. And I don't want to see a massive club like Leeds go down. As much as we hate them, they're our biggest rivals, one of our biggest, Chelsea Leeds.
Yeah.
I don't want them going down right now. Keep them up for a bit more. I like the banter, you know what?
Oh, yeah, no, I understand that. Yeah. It's always good to have that rivalry.
We're rivals. Liverpool's our rival, but not like they used to be. We've gone down. Liverpool and Chelsea. We mid-table clubs at the moment. It's crazy, really.
Yeah, it is.
But Dex. Anything else you want to add before we go?
No, I've pretty much said everything I need to say, really.
Yeah. Anyway, first, thanks for coming, even if it's late. Yeah, you're always welcome.
No, thanks for having me.
Yeah, I know. Always. Thanks to everyone on the panel. We had quite a few, some early, some late. But thanks for whoever come on. Thanks whoever watched us. And that's it for now. We'll be back probably Monday for the Brighton. Yeah, Monday for the Brighton reaction and Real Madrid preview. Yeah, so with that, I'll say God bless you all. Good night. And wherever you are, have a good night. And let's hope Chelsea win tomorrow. Good night. Thanks to everyone.